Hello and welcome to the funny Loaf stream. My name is Loaf and we're playing Tiny Bunny episode 4 and I think 5. At least that's what I hope. But because I got like the newer version of the game, the updates. But hopefully it has like the episode 4 and 5 at all in like the same thing. I don't have to wait another month or whatever for the next episode to come out, but yeah. Welcome in, Darth Chaos, and welcome in, Sancho Pans. I know you're there. I can sniff you from here. I can sniff you from a mile away. How about, live scene. Alright. I did boot up the game. I lost my save file, but it's alright. I did some funny back and forth and got it to work. But it like saved. Oh, I can't see my cursor. It only saved until here, like to the minigame. And I had to play all the way to the end of the episode. But it's fine, it's fine. It was like, what, 5 minutes of skipping? It was like skipping dialogue. It was basically just doing this. Hold on. Yeah, look. This save was created on a different device. Maliciously constructed save files can harm your computer. Do you trust the save creator and everyone who have changed this file? But it's literally just my file. But it's literally just a game. You play the game, you just skip things. But I don't have to do it now because I already did it off stream. Yeah, don't worry about it. Oh, you couldn't put the old save file? I did. But they're, you know, they're sussy. They're like, ooh, is this your save file? Are you like, sure this is yours? I'm like, yes, this is mine. What do you mean? Ooh. Alright, so we were here. You can see is today's date. Just, half an hour before the stream. I saved the thing. You, landing you lose, loading will lose unsaved progress. Are you sure you want to do this? Yes. There we go. Oh, let's go. Episode 4, Stomp Your Who's in Wait. Let's start.
Я сама не поверила, но Лилия Павловна на работу не вышла.
I couldn't believe it at first, but Lilia Pavlovna didn't come to work today. To work or to school?
Контрольная отменяется.
The test is off. I remembered Katya, she was both beautiful and mean. Katya, the first girl in our class whose body started maturing. That's a weird sentence right there. To the envy of all the other female students. Are you sure you're gonna complete both chapters at once? You know how it is. I'm gonna like maybe do it in like one go. I have nothing else to do at the moment. Like I got, what's it called? I don't have any plans, and I had some oranges, so I feel like awake. Vitamin C or whatever. I'm like super awake. And I smell like oranges. I think I could do it. I think if I'm having fun, I'm gonna like do both the episodes or both chapters. Depends. The main source of gossip. A snake. And a bitch. That was a little escalation there for no reason. I continued scribbling on my notebook, drawing rows of pines and two small figures flying between the treetops in the full moon. We'll see. Alright. We will see. Shivers ran up to my shoulders, sneaking playfully under the hem of my shirt. Oh, it's them! Look at them go! Even though soaring through the sky felt so simple, there was something evil weighing me down. Was it the stolen Singet's ring? Or the heavy look those missing kids from the notice board were giving me? The culprit was definitely still in the village. They were hiding somewhere horrible under the mask of... Pinus? I don't know how to say that word.
А что ты рисуешь?
What are you drawing? Embarrassed, I covered the notebook, as if there was something shameful about the figures above the forest.
Да ничего, так, дурака валяю.
Nothing really, just fooling around. Alright. Polina puts her elbows on the desk. I had already forgotten how light and graceful she was, just like a violin. The anger and the rage that boiled inside me yesterday during our phone call subsided, hide in a hole. I just couldn't stay mad at Polina. I wish I could jump around with us after stripping away her mask of fake mundanity. Mundanity? I smiled, imagining Polina's skirts flapping in the wind, the stars sparkling all around us, her asking in bewilderment whether it was all a dream. And myself telling her it doesn't matter. Okay, I was trying to use my keyboard and mouse instead of the mouse. Hold on. Can I do that? Polina's expression grew dark again. Oh, I
Ужасно
can.
еще и то, что Катю мне жалеть сложно.
It's also tragic that I find it difficult to empathize with her.
Я правда ищу в себе сострадание, но вспоминаю ее поступки и...
I tried so hard, but then I remembered all her nasty deeds and... Polina shook her head.
Я чудовище, да?
I'm a monster, aren't I? Oh! No, I thought. You're the most beautiful girls I've ever met. But alas, you're only number 2 on that list. What? So you're telling me the fox is number 1? I decided not to say that out loud.
Плохо, наверное, что исчезновение анкеты расстроило меня больше, чем пропажа одноклассницы.
It's not okay that I felt worse when I lost my questionnaire than when she went missing. Also, that's a weird pose and very uncomfortable. My nostrils pick up the smell of candy, tree resin, and fireworks.
Ты потеряла анкету?
You lost your questionnaire?
Да, и кто-то сейчас читает чужие секреты.
Somebody out there is reading other people's secrets now. Yes, the forest, I thought, imagining the crooked branches turning notebook pages, touching the childish handwriting with their icy twigs.
Надеюсь, ее найдут.
I hope the search goes well. I wasn't sure whether she spoke about Katya or her notebook. When I wanted to ask her about it, then I noticed Polina's intense stare directed at me.
Что?
What?
Ты будто изменился.
You've changed. I smoothed my hair flat. Surprised.
Просто не выспался.
I didn't sleep well tonight.
Сегодня ты точно какая-то другая мелодия. Очень древняя, таинственная.
You're a different melody today, some mysterious, ancient tune. I thought about the flute melodies streaming between the bushy treetops.
Надеюсь, ты никому не рассказал про наш вчерашний разговор.
I hope you haven't told anyone about our chat yesterday.
Что ты?
Of course not. She nodded as if acknowledging that she can fully trust me. I wasn't sure whether I merited such trust. Look at me, so proud. Her hair cascaded down her shoulders. The smell is so wonderful, it sent me flying towards the glowing stars of my inner cosmos without any magic. Biasha jumped at me like a jack-in-a-box toy and yelled in my ears.
Опачки!
Look here! Having a lovely time, or dovey time, eh?
Ты чё, очкарик, Полиночку охмуряешь?
Hey, Four Eyes, are you trying to pick up Polina? Polina came to my help, even though I didn't ask her to. Or maybe I did, with my entire appearance?
Что за глупости? Мы просто друзья.
No! We got friend-zoned. What's with this nonsense? We're just friends.
Твоя подружка, значит? Ходишь вместе за платьями? С этим педиком?
God damn it, back to the fag thing again. Is he your girlfriend then? Do you go buy dresses together with this fag? Am I gonna censor that or it's fine? I'm just reading.
Никакой он не педик. И вообще, отвянь от Петрова.
He's not a fag. Leave Petrov alone. I need to do something, but I sat there clutching the edge of my desk. Veronica gave me a deriding snort.
Баба тебя спасла, уродец. Живи пока.
A girl saved you, ugly face. I'll let you live for now. Also, I see you. That's the ugliest laugh I've ever heard. But yeah, I see the fox lady. I saw it. I saw you type it. I just didn't, what's it called? Say it out loud. My enemies left the classroom. Guffawing. What is that word? Guffawing? Who came up with that word? Please, show me a sad smile.
Будь сильным.
Be strong. I wanted to scream that I couldn't. I couldn't be strong and stand up against those bastards. Or these bastards. I couldn't stand up for myself or anyone else. I'm pathetic. I want to disappear into the forest, dig myself into snow. I want to go home, get under my blankets, far away from humans. Polina left, and the thought that were terrorizing me finally made me weep. I stayed late after school again to escape Veronika's ire from my rash act to talking to Polina. Which meant I had to drag my feet towards home in the twilight. A bored school janitor scraped the shovel against the asphalt, and the upperclassmen blew out smoke that formed clouds similar to dialogue bubbles in comics. We got friend-zoned, darn. Yeah, he got friend-zoned and bullied at the same time. I wanted to fill those bubbles with friendly words. They were nothing friendly about the icy stares those guys gave me. I was leaving the unpleasant world of stale buns and nasty insults. Someone shoved me near the stairs. Didn't their parents teach them to apologize? I crossed the village and slowed my pace near the bridge. I turned my head around, looking for my fox friend, but neither she nor my other new friends could be seen anywhere. I was met with the silent forest. It felt like a crouching predator pretending to be asleep. It still watched me with one eye from under half-closed eyelids, and I walked through it. My fingers gripped the backpack straps, looking at my feet through the pair of glasses. They're looking for Katya. Once again, black shadows flashed among the naked trees, shouting for the name of a girl who was most likely already dead, over and over. The sunset fizzled over the pine tops, like a flame from a gas burner set to a minimum. He's being a little bit too descriptive. He likes describing things a little too weirdly. I walked forward, trying to hide my head and my shoulder, avoiding the sight of crooked trees. The house was dark stained on the white, snowy blanket. The front door was open and swayed slightly in the wind. I felt my skin was getting covered in rime. I clenched my fists. Darkness oozed in the hallway. The snowflakes floated inside along with it, landing softly on the rug, like a pack of vultures that sensed their food. I stepped into the doorway with the utmost caution. For a moment, I thought I heard someone talking in the kitchen, but it turned out to be a radio broadcast. It's my stream. Oh. Previously mentioned cyclone is getting even close to the region. The official forecast for tomorrow suggests gusts of wind reaching up to 70 kilometers per hour.
МЧС призвала жителей соблюдать меры предосторожности. Дороги перекрыты. Холодная воздушная масса арктического происхождения несет с собой буран.
Okay, Emercom of Russia has called on citizens to exercise extreme caution. The roads are closed off, the cold air streams coming from the Arctic are bringing massive blizzards. I heard voices come from the upper floor too. That sounds like, or that at least sounds like the bullies. Am I wrong? The staircase let out a loud squeak. We need cheering up by Fox girl really bad right now, not gonna lie. Yeah, I do. I took one step, yet my heart managed to beat 6 or 7 times. Ah! The Serpillo scream. Why would you do that? Did you hear the thing? Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this, Sancho Pants? Also, I think there's like a stream lag. That's why you're answering a little bit too late. But yeah, they couldn't see it like 3 or 4 times instead of like 6 or 7 times. The 6, 7, it's everywhere. No. Okay. In the meantime, the door of my parents' bedroom was ajar. A shadow play unfolded inside a light spot. Black silhouettes were performing a dance of hatred. Dad has that, or Mom has that. Dad has that my mom. Alright, Mom has done my dad. Her wrists flying towards the ceiling and towered over her. His hands crossed on his huge chest.
Мы все в опасности. И все из-за тебя.
We're all in danger, and it's your fault.
И не ври, ты видела его в поселке.
And stop lying, you saw him in the village.
Он вычислил, где мы живем.
He found out where we live.
Это был не он.
It wasn't him.
Я читала в газетах, на что способны твои дружки.
I've read about the things your buddies are capable of in the newspapers. I ran towards my bedroom. Our parents were in the middle of another quarrel where they showered each other with mutual accusations.
Карина!
Пусть они прекратят.
Make them stop. Ollie stood in the corridor, pressing her little palms against her ears. Her face swollen from crying made my skin freeze.
Что случилось?
What happened?
Они разведутся.
They're going to divorce. No. I hugged my sister and held her tight. My tongue refused to listen to my command to look for excuses.
Я злой! Это ты, сука!
I felt like the screams were coming from every direction, right and left, up and down, splitting my head apart.
Трудом тебя сдам на опыты!
Swear words rained down on us, and we covered our heads with our hands, like refugees for running from a bombing.
Я хочу уйти.
I want to escape. The Thunder Chief, I came in at the wrong time and I want to ruin the serious situation. Don't worry, it's fine. Nothing serious going on here.
В свою комнату.
That is so much stress right now. To your room? Question mark?
Нет. Дальше.
No, far away.
Веди меня в Небыляндию. Ты обещал.
Lead me to Neverland, you promised. I'm not Peter Pan. I carefully unglued Ollie's hand from her ears and led her away to the room with our parents, which was vibrating with malice.
Из-за тебя!
Your fault!
Ради кого?
For whom? Your own, and only your own. I would never. In moments like these, I despise them more than they despise each other. I bolted down the door to my room and leaned against it. My knees gave away.
Послушай, Оля, мне тоже здесь плохо.
Look, Olia, I also hate it here.
Ты хотя бы в школу ходишь.
At least you can go to school. Also, why don't you go far away and get a job, girl? Well, I don't think she's gonna get hired anytime soon. I let out a sad laugh.
Эта школа кошмар. Меня там все ненавидят.
That school is one big nightmare. Everybody hates me.
Только одна девочка надо мной не смеется. Зато жалеет, как побитого пса.
There's only this one girl who isn't making fun of me. She takes pity on me instead, like I'm a beating dog.
Ты не пес. Ты...
You're not a dog. Oh, the dad is clearly having an affair. He clearly isn't defending himself in any meaningful way. Well, I'm sure you missed the first part of the dialogue. They're not fighting over love. They're fighting over whatever, like, problems they had before. And, like, there's a mafia or whatever. And they're looking for them. And he was like, you went to the city and he saw you. And your friends can actually kill you or whatever. They're actually in danger. At least that's what I see. Or what I heard him say. Definitely did. Haha, I just want to stir some shit. No. No, they made it obvious. It's not love related. It's more of mafia related. Or the cartel or whatever. You're not a dog, you... Oh, sorry.
Я не понимаю, кто я.
I don't know who I am anymore.
Но там, снаружи, ничем не лучше, чем в доме.
But the outside world is clearly no better than our home.
Где же лучше? Давай пойдем туда. Полетим, поплывем.
Buy a new house, kids? Yes, only $5. Do you know a better place? Let's go there. We'll fly or swim.
Если б можно было, я бы все на свете отдал, чтобы уйти и забрать тебя с собой.
If only we can do that, I would sacrifice anything to escape and take you with me. Ollie's upper lip trembled.
Клянешься?
I swear. I put on a bitter smile.
Чтоб мне умереть.
On my own life. So they had the window ledge on the outside. Ollie shuddered and shifted her gaze towards it. Bam! Another snowball smacked into the window's frame. Please tell me it's the fox!
Ты ждешь кого-то?
Were you expecting someone? I didn't reply. Instead, I let go of her wrists. Olya wept in fear. I crossed the room, wincing from every shout coming from my parents. I could hear plates getting smashed now. They must have moved the argument to the kitchen. Alright, I only have one option, which is open the door. Ollie is pretty comfortable finding issues with your life and not finding solutions. Let's go! Our friends! Let's go! I'm having fun now. I enjoy this. I flung the curtains in the window open. Hello! Hello! Hello, my friends! Hello! Hootity Wolfie, and most importantly, the charming Alyssa stood outside, waving at us. It's the furries. Ollie gasped in surprise when he saw the owl girl.
Я же говорила!
See, I told you.
Да, знаю, я тебе всегда верил.
Yeah, I know. I always believed you.
Кто они?
Who are they? Her fearful voice. The wolf even so funny. Yeah, it was doing a little too fast. Her fearful voice also had some curiosity mixed in.
Чтобы в такую погоду дома сидеть, надо быть очень скучными детьми.
Only the most boring children sit at home in weather like this. Okay, last time friends waved at me like that, it was a trick to prank me when I stepped outside? What? Who would trick you? Also, what kind of prank? We have so many games to play, Hoot.
Давайте только не во все игры играть, а то у меня лапка болит.
Let's not play them all, my paw hurts.
По чуть-чуть. И потом отдохнем.
We play a little, then rest. Friends!
Выходите скорее, играть и танцевать.
Come on, come out and play and dance. My heart started beating faster. As soon as I saw Alyssa, my inner voice practically screamed. She's here! She's finally here! That's what I said! Let's go!
Они знают, как попасть
Did they
в
know the way to Neverland? Also, sorry, I spoke over the Russian. It was a scare prank, but Hallmark friend moment outside of those movies always equal disasters, lol. The spooks. Are they gonna spook us? I don't think so. These are like friends. I entertained that possibility looking at the animal kids.
Может быть, пойдем и узнаем.
Maybe. Let's go find out. Oh, we've taken Ollie as well. The silhouettes of forest friends promised to free us from sadness. anger, and slightly nightly horrors.
Начхала на все авторитеты,
I made sure that Olia wore warm clothes. Mom barked at my dad like a wild beast from the show with Nikolai Rodzov. Hold on. Hold on. Who's this person? Is he gonna die as well? Same like with all the people? A Soviet Russian zoologist, a traveler and popular science advocate and TV host featuring the most inside the animal kingdom program. He's famous for infectious optimism and overwhelmingly empathetic attitude towards animals. All you going outside after like eternity? What do you mean? Russian Steve Irwin? Oh, alright. Oh, I mean, I know what you mean. Like the zookeeper person. But it's a Russian one. Alright. Finally, we take Ollie outside. We sneak past the rumbling kitchen into the snowfall outside. Alyssa ran up to me and hugged me tight, poking her cold nose into my neck.
Как же долго!
Ollie was locked up inside because of the murders. True, true. You took so long.
Пока мы вас домоседов ждали, то чуть не состарились.
We almost got old waiting for your shuttings. She pressed her body into me even harder.
Оказывается, ждать так утомительно.
Turns out, waiting is so tiring.
Фу, дайте хоть минуточку в себя прийти.
Phew, give me a minute to catch my breath. Because she's a nerd. True.
Однажды я тоже долго собиралась. А когда закончила, то и вовсе забыла куда.
I was preparing to leave for a long time once, hoot hoot. And when I was done, I forgot where I was supposed to go. Ollie looked at the owl with suspicion. And then she giggled and the bird did a backflip and landed perfectly on her feet without staggering. Let's go. They hit the emotes, the backflip emotes. All the other animals, as if on cue, stopped fooling around and stared at Ollie in amazement.
Это же та девочка, что не хотела со мной дружить.
That's the girl who didn't want to become friends.
Меня зовут Оля.
My name is Olya. Let's go.
Раньше я просто тебя боялась.
I was afraid of you before.
Тебя испугала наша совушка?
Were you afraid of our Hootie?
Может быть, у нее совофобия?
Maybe she has owlphobia. That's true.
А это лечится?
Why so mean, man? Oh, come on. He's just messing with the funny characters. Don't worry about it. Can you cure that?
Главное, чтобы ребенок не боялся веселиться.
It doesn't matter as long as she's not afraid of having fun.
Иначе с нами можно умереть от страха.
Or she might get scared to death with us. Ha 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 ha. I was stunned at the realization that my lips were slowly forming a smile. Every time I met Alyssa, I felt like I crossed a river, and the sound of flowing water suppressed all of my negative thoughts.
Какие у вас красивые костюмы!
Your costumes are so pretty! The fox girl let go of me and squatted beside Olya.
О, какая очаровашка!
My, what a cutie!
Антоша, почему ты прятал от нас это милое создание раньше?
Because I don't have furry friends and I'm jealous? True. Give this man a true. Okay, why do you hide such a cute creature from us before? I glanced at the house, worried that our parents might have seen us and were about to ruin our fun, like they always do. Then they hugged my sister and replied,
Давайте отойдем подальше.
let's go further away from here.
Запросто!
Sure thing.
Оля, а ты знаешь, как найти в нашем лесу Деда Мороза?
Hey, Olya, do you know how to find Grandpa Forest in our... Grandpa Frost, sorry, in our forest? Oh, Oh, so Grandpa Frost is Santa Claus? A legendary figure similar to Santa Claus, hailing from Slavic mythology. He's often I'm like trying to say decapitated, or depicted wearing a heel-length fur coat and red or blue and semi-round fur hat with a pair of Russian traditional winter footwear, Valenki. His face is adorned by a long white beard, and he walks with a long magic stick. He's said to bring presents to well-behaving children on New Year's Eve. Grandpa Frost. This is a cool name. What are you going to ask Russian Santa when you catch him? I'm gonna ask him for beer. Even though I don't drink beer. My little sister's eyes widened. How?
Нужно идти по
You
сладкой
need to
тропинке.
Sorry, you need to follow the sweet trail. Alexa bent down and took a candy from out of the snow. Raise her eyes. Olia raised her hands in amazement. Also, I'm Sir Pillow, but I'm Lofty as well. She gave me an inquiring look. I nodded. My sister munched on the candy.
У нас что? В лесу завелся Дед Мороз?
Wait, do we hoot hoot have Grandpa Frost in our forest?
Почему? Ты мне не рассказывала.
Why? Hoot hoot? Didn't you tell me?
Я рассказывала. Сегодня днем.
I did. This afternoon.
Но ведь днем я сплю.
But I sleep during the day.
Ага. Вот я и рассказывала, пока ты спала.
Right, I told you while you were sleeping. Oh! Side profile? This is like the first time I saw her from the side. I'm going to ask him to show me what the best iron shirt feels like wearing. What the best iron shirt feels like wearing. I don't understand. I might be missing something. Alyssa dashed away, wiggling her red tail like a torch's flame. Ollie went after her without thinking and laughed after taking another candy from the snow pile.
Вы такие бодрые, на вас аж смотреть противно.
You're so lively, it makes me sick to the stomach. I want a giant sword? How giant are we talking?
А ты давай не зевай.
And you stop being so passive.
Лучше беги с нами к Деду Морозу, пока все подарки не разобрали.
Run with us to Grandpa Frost while there's still presents left. Like ironing your clothes, I want to feel what the perfect iron shirt feels like. Well, I'm sure it's gonna feel like a little warm. Like very warm and looks nice.
Скажешь тоже.
No way.
Скорее уж мне на голову свалится 3 кило конфет, чем я поверю в байки лисицы.
I won't believe the fox's tale unless 10 pounds of sweets drop on my head right now. It's actually a drop on his head. When the aforementioned sweets started raining down the bear's head, I couldn't stop myself from laughing. I am ouching and bobbing his head up and down. Tasty treats. Right? Glistened in the snow. Titty sneezed and pulled a little bear in the north candy out of his ear.
Я бы вздремнул часок, а уж потом пересчитал все эти шоколады.
I'd take an hour-long nap and then count all these chocolates.
У меня такое подозрение, что тут не больше килограмма.
I suspect there are no more than 3 pounds here. I'm pretty sure with how I am with Olia, you can tell I very much jump into conclusions, lol. Okay, true. Okay. Alyssa shouted at us from the other side of the forest.
Не в этой жизни!
Maybe in another life.
Давайте скорее! Дед Мороз уже
Hurry up! Grandpa Frost is already tired of waiting for you in his castle. I shrugged and ran. Running loosened the grip of fear I felt all the time. Oh, something round whistled past my temple. I decided it was a snowball that Olia proclaimed.
Зефир!
Is it like a dumpling? A little dumpling thing? The type of soft confectionery popular in post-Soviet countries. It's made of ripened fruit and berry puree with sugar, egg whites, and subsequent addition of gelling agent. Its chocolate-coated variant shares the same family of treats with American Mallomars, German that one, and Iranian Bastani Zemstani. Okay, I'm butchering the names, but yeah, it's whipping fruit and berry puree with sugar and egg whites. All right.
Не подбирай, он испачкался.
Don't pick it up. It's dirty.
Ты что, веришь в микробов?
Huh? Do you believe in microbes? In this snow and like, I love Zephyr. Oh, let's go. Well, yeah, what's it called? I think germs don't live in the cold. That's why they put something in the freezer and it like doesn't or stops the Asian process. I think I'm trying to say scientific things. Same with the sushi or whatever. When they make the salmon, they put it in the freezer, so it kills the bacteria. So I don't think bacteria can survive. At least that's what I hope, or what I think.
А ты нет?
And you don't? Nemsela, welcome in. Hello. How you doing?
Раньше верил.
I used to. Graceful rows of colossal pines greeted us with a rustling pause. Snow drifted upwards into the endless black sky, just like last time. Yeah, the reverse snow. Snow piles lighten up like a melted silver.
Как же красиво! А я думала, в лесу страшно.
So pretty, I thought the forest was scary.
Нас родители пугали лесом, снегом и совой.
Parents told us scary stories of the forest, owl and snow.
Ну а мы с собой играли в снежной чаще под луной.
But we weren't one bit worried playing with her when moon glows. I did my best to keep track of Olia's movements, but it was a difficult task. My sister would jump aside bushes, picking up more candy, only then get back to the trail laughing. Ooh. Hoot flew over our heads, landing on a branch, and started hooting and shaking her head. Oh my god. Wolfie dug into the snow with his face, dragged out a pile of bubblegums, and swallowed it without taking the wrapping off.
У тебя будет несварение.
Your tummy will hurt. The wolf got scared and spat out the gumbo.
Враки, враки, злые собаки.
Lies, lies, nasty flies.
Нет никаких несварений.
Tummy ache don't exist.
Вся эта чушь случается только со взрослыми.
All that nonsense only happened to grown-ups. Look at the smile. Elsa stopped in her track and moved a canopy of intertwined branches to the side in pompous manner, like you would open a curtain in theater. Oh, what the fuck? There's a castle in here! Behind the obstacle lay a clearing. There stood an ice castle, glistening with silver.
О, это все взаправду?
Is this real? Well, it could be real. If... hold on. If these guys were here the whole time, they could actually make a castle with, like, snow cubes.
Защипнуть тебя.
Should I pinch you?
Не надо ее щипать.
There's no need to pinch her. We stared at a sparkling miracle. Nice in front door lamp. It got electricity and everything. Its towers and walls were made out of snow and icy marble. I heard a calming sound of ringing little bells. There was also a smell of chocolate and burnt sugar in the air.
Милости прошу к нашему шалашу.
Welcome to our humble abode. Come on in. She didn't have to invite us twice. We entered the castle, spinning around and squinting from the blinding sparkles. Oh, wow. It's Santa Claus. Let's go. Grandpa Frost sat atop a shiny throne. Yeah, look at him. Buffy Pom-Poms swung atop the two peaks of his hat. The snow white beard covered his kind smile. He looked just like I imagined back in the day when I still believed in Mom's fairy tales. Tall, long, and hairy. Radiating frost and warmth at the same time. And his voice, low and syrupy, enveloped me like a smoke of a festival bonfire. And these are like tongue twisters, but it's only normal sentences.
Антон и Ольга.
Alright. Anton and Olya.
Ох, и намучились же вы, ребятки, пока сюда добирались.
You probably got tired while getting here, my dear children. That's a funny hat? Yeah, it has like two things. It's like a jester hat, but it's a Santa hat at the same time.
Что ты, дедушка? Мы быстро дошли.
Oh no, Grandpa, we got here really fast. My sister spoke with the castle's master like she never spoke with adults, in a lively, carefree manner as if they were the same age.
Знаю, все знаю.
Of course, I know all about it.
Мне мои друзья докладывают.
I have a lot of friends, they tell me everything.
Кто был покладистым весь год, того подарок утром ждет.
If you're diligent all year, I will bring you gifts, my dear. Also, that rhymed.
А кто ленился и грустил, пускай он дедушку простит.
If you're lazy and upset, please forgive this kind old man.
Лентяем и грустяем конфет не запасаем.
Candy won't encounter lazy bones and drowners and downers.
А я не ленилась.
I'm not lazy.
И о том знаю.
This do I know. He gave me a long, evaluating look. His real face was hidden under the Grandpa Frost mask. I was just standing there, unblinking, my gaze glued to the old man. I could accept children living in the forest and fantastical jumps towards the moon. But see, drowners. Well, better luck next time for me. Yeah, no drowners allowed. But seeing Grandpa Frost in the frozen castle left me completely speechless. All right.
Есть у меня для вас кое-что особенное.
I have something special for you two. Oh! A sack appeared in his giant hand. My nostril got attacked by aroma of cocoa, halva, and tangerines. What is halva? Okay. A confectionery origin from Perugia. Usually consists of a thick paste made from flour, butter, liquid oil, saffron, rose water, milk, cocoa powder, and sweetened with sugar. Alright. Not a big fan of halva. Alright. Well, the saffron rose water are like a combination of some things I wouldn't like to taste. Not gonna lie. Of course, with the milk and cocoa powder, like I know milk and cocoa powder are normal, but the saffron and rose water are the weird aftertaste. I know what rose water tastes like. It has like a weird aftertaste in your throat.
Спасибо, но мы уже ели конфеты.
Thank you, but we already eaten some candy. Grandpa Frost pierced me with his eyes. I bet you would like it. Nah.
Разве то конфеты были? Так, одно название.
Ho ho ho! You call that candy? That was nothing!
Вот у меня конфеты волшебные. Прямиком из Небыляндии привезенные. Ха-ха-ха-ха.
My candy is special, straight from Neverland. Hoo hoo hoo. Also, sorry, that was a very gay stand laugh. All right, Neverland. He knows where Neverland is.
Из Небыляндии?
From Neverland.
Сразу бы вам их дал. Заслужили.
I'd give them to you right away. You clearly deserve them.
Но есть правила.
But rules are rules.
Надобно вам 3 дедушкины загадки отгадать. Попробуйте.
All right, I'm gonna save. It feels like he's gonna do some questioning. He's gonna ask me something that I don't know. All right, I saved. I tried splitting my parched lips apart, but Olia was the first to reply. Senegan woke, kids. Take the candy. Oh, don't take the candy. Alright.
Тогда слушайте первую.
Here comes the first
В
one.
нем живут машины и хранятся шины.
It's a home for cars and all sorts of tires. I looked around at the masked children. They stood without moving in the corners, but their shadows danced in the wall. I heard a low hum, and in my confusion, I thought it was the sound of rumbling stomachs.
Верно. Хе-хей.
Vienna is correct, I think. Alright. We learn.
Теперь вторая загадка. Подключайся, Антон.
Oh, now the second one. You try and solve it too, Anton.
Весь день ходит, как тень, посудой гремит, на всех шипит.
All day long, to the shadows they belong. They rattle the plates and hiss at their mates. My parents? My eyebrows shot up in confusion.
Мама?
Olia raised her head.
Можно я?
Can I?
Это кошка!
It's a kitty.
Верно. Хо-хо. Осталась последняя загадка и подарки ваши.
Correct. Oh, here's the last one. Solve it and the gifts are yours. Oh, what a stroke of bad luck, my dear children.
Запамятовал я, о чем же была эта загадка.
I completely forgot what the riddle was about.
А может, наши друзья-зверята нам подскажут?
Maybe our little animal friends can help us. Children in costumes surround us, laughing and stomping, only to start spinning in a crazy roundelay that somehow reminded me of the dance they were under the window on that fateful night. Grandma Frost is in his throne, and the kids, he's smiling back. Please don't make them wait too long. Come and open your old sack. Look at him. Look at him go. Grandpa Frost bursting out laughing, satisfied.
Убедили старика. Получайте.
Okay, you proved yourself to this old man. Here you go. He scattered a mountain of sweets from his scarlet sack, some of which I had never seen in commercials before. No! The Neverland is America! You went to America, let's go! That's the Snickers. Milky Way. And I think something else. Alright. Bubblegum of shapes and colors and tasty aromas and inserts sticking out. Oh, we got Twix. The Kinder Surprise. Let's go. The Twix and Mars. The Bounty. Oh my god, it's all the cool ones. I want the Snickers bar. Yee. Also, they changed the names so they don't get copyright. They said Twixie instead of Twix. I think Wolky Way and Spickers. Oh, the text says the right things. And also Snickers, Mars, and Bounty bars and Kinder Surprise eggs that we haven't eaten so long already.
Ой, спасибо.
Wow, thank you! I wiped away my tears of joy in my sleeve when my inner voice persuaded me to get rid of all doubts. This is exactly what I wanted for my sister and myself. True Neverland, without bullying and taboos. We're finally going to be happy. Also, I love the banana right there. Grandpa Frost straightened up and left his throne and threw his hands in the air over the treats. Oh my god. Absolute cinema, let's go. Animals that stood on his sides also raised their paws. Their eyes sparkled brighter than precious gems. The wolf's maw was met with saliva.
Да будет пир на весь мир!
A feast, my children! Look at them go. The animal kids rushed to devour candy one by one, pushing each other and growling. Their faces were smeared with something dark. Are you sure they're not eating like a human corpse? Is this like we got laced? Only grabbed the closest candy and tore off the wrapper. Oh, there's no other option. Can only accept. I fished out the most tasty looking candy from the pile of sweets on the floor. Oh! It's so good! I can see colors! Then I took a bite. Milk chocolate melted in my mouth.
С выбором вас поздравляю. Веселитесь в этот час.
I applaud your bold decision. Now it's time for you to play. Oh my god.
Я желание исполняю, сокровенный для вас.
Not colorblind anymore. Let's go. I will grant you your deepest wishes. Let me lighten up your day.
Антон, смотри!
Oh wow. Her eyes are so green. Look, Anton, look. My sister's face was smeared in chocolate and was about to reprimand her, but the words got stuck in my throat. Oh my god. A giant spur shot towards the stars and disappeared somewhere in outer space, crowned by a giant moon. Giant balls shine in its branches. Garlands of light gleamed with all the colors of the rainbow. The roof disappeared, and the myriads of constellations sprawled on the night sky above us. Music, laughter, the smell of evergreen and sweets. And Teddy, Wolfie, and Hootie dancing beside us. And the snowflakes floating backwards. I burst out laughing and touched the bushy golden tinsel. It was all real.
Это что? Это она?
Is that it?
Вы тут не
Oh.
про Неверленде случайно говорите?
Are you talking about Neverland by any chance? Damn, her in colors, actually, she looks pretty nice. Alyssa, that is.
Это и есть Неверленде?
Is this Neverland? Alyssa performed a theatrical bow. Thank you. Christmas balls gleamed and shimmered, and my soul shimmered in unison with them. I was becoming magic winter forest, the soft evergreen. All the constellations at the same time. Very cute indeed, yee.
Добро пожаловать домой.
Welcome home. Oh, she goes away. This is where my home always was. The snow sparkled, almost blinding me. Don't do the 6-7 emote, please. Olya started spinning in the dance. She grabbed a candy with each of her hands. Ollie juggled Kinder Surprise eggs. Did you see that? Consoles, handheld games, dolls, and transformer figures lay under the purse as they were bought here by trucks.
Это все наше!
Is this for us? I realized I was also dancing, so I replied while moving.
Многовато для нас одних. Я бы поделился с кем-нибудь. А ты?
It's a bit too much for just the two of us. I share with somebody. And what do you think?
Ну, если с кем-то хорошим.
Only if somebody nice. Thank you, Olya. You're very kind. A group of children sit at the edge of the woods. Their enchanted gaze directed to our celebration.
Эй!
Oh! I jumped across the whole clearing, glided to the ground near them.
Хотите с нами?
Wanna come to us?
Можно?
Can we? Oh! More kids!
Спрашивайте.
Of course!
Как здорово!
The kids took each other by hand. I led their procession towards the gifts. There was no better feeling than leading someone to the road of their dreams. The holiday party was finally in full swing. And every holiday, just like in a beautiful apple, always had a nasty little worm called Transcendence, I don't know. Yet here, under her bristly paws of magnificent fruits, holiday never ended.
Ты счастлив, Тоша?
Are you happy, Tosha?
Я счастлив.
I am. Up in the sky, majestic fireworks went off, illuminating the dancing figures. My eyes whitened, my muscles sprung up. I tell my head backwards and look at the moon and scream at the top of my lungs with overflowing emotion. This is like happiness.
Ты счастлив, зайчик?
Something wrong in those candies? I don't know. Are they laced? Are you happy, bunny? I jumped towards the stars and did a flip. All of Neverland could hear my scream.
Счастлив!
I'm happy! It's fentanyl. For the first time in a long days I've spent in the new house, I woke up with a smile on my face. This time, happiness had a tight grip on me. I stretched, enjoyed the sweet sensation of every cell of my body. Outside, I could hear the joyful chirping in the beautiful red chested bullfinches who celebrated the bright January sun. The chirping granted me hope that the naked forest outside my window would someday turn into lush paradise for my parents and my little sister. It's like a dog. I hear like a dog. The door of my bedroom flew open, greeting me with a warm breeze and aroma of freshly made coffee. The dog! Ollie stood in the doorway, shining in happiness, holding a cute Zolka, who wiggled both her body and tail.
Тоша, гляди! Папа разрешил ей остаться!
Look, Tosha, Papa said she can stay. Tears of joy formed in my little sister's eyes.
У меня теперь есть собака!
I have my own dog now. So everything's fine now? I think so. I couldn't help but jump from the bed upon hearing the wonderful news.
Да ведь это же Жулька.
That's Zolka.
Сам ты жулька! Ее зовут принцесса!
Her name is Princess. Let's go.
Да, ваше высочество?
Right, your highness? The dog barked in agreement.
Тук-тук. Можно к вам?
Knock knock, can I come in? Look how happy they are. This is probably a dream. To my complete surprise, Dad stepped through the doorway, smiling and hugging Mom, which was outright bizarre.
Как тебе пополнение?
What do you think of our new family member?
Мне эта дуреха под колеса бросилась, еле вырулил.
This idiot threw herself under my car. I barely avoided her.
Машину поцарапал, думал, голыми руками удавлю.
I got my car scratched, though. I choked her with my own 2 hands.
А заглянул ей в глаза. Они такие, как бы сказать...
Then I looked her in the eye, and then I saw... How should I put it?
Умные.
Intelligence.
Во! А сама дрожит вся.
Yeah, and the poor thing was shaking all over.
Ну, говорю, ладно, доедешь со мной до дома и сиденье не обгадишь, тогда оставайся.
And then I said, alright, if you manage to make it home without soiling my seat, I'll let you stay.
Принцессы не гадят.
Princesses can't soil anything. Yeah, I don't think this is real. Chat, is this real? Also, sorry for the voice crack. Chat, is this real? Is this real, chat? It's kind of like Caroline, Another Universe. True, it's like the universe when they are happy. Okay, we laughed in unison just like the good old days when every little thing could easily make our bursts out laughing. The thing is, maybe it's a Christmas miracle and that's my wish? Maybe?
Чего замолчал? Давай, продолжай.
Well, why did you stop? Continue your stories. Mom gave Dad a cunning look and he turned away, red as a beet. They were acting like total kids.
А еще из хороших новостей. Ваш папа получил повышение.
There's more good news. Your dad got a promotion. Real, we won.
Грешно, конечно, радоваться, ведь старший бухгалтер пропал все-таки.
I shouldn't exactly be happy about it since the chief accountant went missing and all.
Но, как говорится, нет худа без добра.
But you know, for us it's a silver lining. Yes, the guy lost his job. Let's go. That means I have a promotion.
Это значит, тебя чаще не будет дома?
Does this mean you'll be far away from home more?
Это значит двойную надбавку плюс премии.
That means double the bonuses.
Правильно, Карина.
That's right, Karina.
Так что готовьтесь. На следующей неделе нас всех ждет семейное путешествие.
Wow, look at them go. Which means you all should prepare for family trip next week. My heart started beating faster than those words. After those words.
Куда?
Where? Oh yeah, Evan loosened her grip on the tray.
Неужели в Макдональдс?
We're going to McDonald's. Let's go. They're living the luxury life. Oh my god. This is great.
Скажешь тоже, Оль.
Come on, Olia.
Бери выше. Мы давно уже планировали эту поездку, да все не получалось.
Yeah, cheeseburgers. I love cheeseburgers. Okay, aim higher. We've been playing this trip for a long time, but something always messed it up.
Вы уж простите нас, ребятки.
We're so sorry about that, kids. Mom wiped away a tear with her fist.
Да ладно тебе, Карин. Все в прошлом.
It's okay, Karina. Now it's all in the past.
В общем, собирайте чемоданы, летим в Диснейленд!
Let's go! Anyway, gather your things. We're flying to Disneyland. My sister and I jumped to the ceiling with joy. The dog also got excited from the passionate speech and joined us.
Disneyland! Disneyland!
Let's go! Please let this be real. Our jubilant screams filled the house, rushed through the attic and the drain pipes, flew across the front yard, and sneaked into the shining white forest, taking the scary D word away with it. I swore that I'll remember this day forever. The day when my parents finally dropped their derisive masks underneath them were the faces of parents who we always knew and loved. The copium. Okay, hopefully we're still don't know if this is a dream or reality. Okay, Lilia Polnova still haven't returned to school after Katya went missing, so today I was able to get some good night's sleep and went to school when it was already bright outside. A trail led to a snow-white plain with the blackened houses in the background. They pumped out gray smoke and carried the smell of birch and pine logs. The freezing cold of the night had finally let up. I fell into slumber under the early sunlight. Ice sparkles appeared from the white caps atop the houses. I stopped, confident that nobody could spoil my good mood today. Not even my personal tormentor, Pyatfanov, and his nasty crowny Byasha. Not even the shining knife that threatened to cut me up like a dead fish. Not even the mix of disdain and pity in Polna's rare glances. All of that was left in the past, forgotten like a bad dream. All of that was gone forever. A cow let a long moo somewhere in the distance. I fell out of my fleeting daydream and walked forward, crunching in the snow blankets under my soles. Fluffy clouds floated above my head. I recognized the friendly shape of animal kids in them. Suddenly, a snowball landed on my back of my head. Girlish laughter that reminded me of a small ringing bell is spring, and the spring breeze tickled my ear. I turned around, expecting to see her, my lovely guide into the dream world, my dear Alyssa. Yet instead of a fox girl, Polina stood in the trodden path behind me, with her faithful violin case in hand.
Опять Петров ворон считаешь?
Got your head in the clouds again, huh, Petrov? She lunged at me with contagious laughter, locking her arms around my neck. She stood there in awe, drowning in the sweat aroma of her perfume.
Что с тобой?
Did something happen? She flashed me an embarrassing smile. I saw her cornflower, colored eye gleams.
Дедушка мой, он
My grandpa, he's okay.
снова может ходить, представляешь?
He can walk again, can you believe it?
В это даже сельский врач не верил, а он будто назло ему встал и пошел.
The local doctor had no faith in him, but it's like he stood up and started walking just to spite him.
О, это самый счастливый день в моей жизни, Антон!
This is the happiest day of my life, Anton. Okay, this is absurd already. Alright. Did we actually find the Santa Claus and this is like a Christmas miracle, or we're dreaming? She dug her face deep into my chest, tightened her grip on my neck, as if I was more than just a friend to her. I started looking anxious.
Полина, нас могут увидеть.
Ah, Polina, somebody could see us.
Из-за Пятифанова беспокоишься?
Are you worried about Pyatfanov?
Брось ты это дело. Его и след простыл.
Then you worried for nothing. He has not been seen for a while. I cautiously parted with Polina, trying to understand whether it was some sort of prank or truth.
Ну ты чего, не веришь, что ли?
Wait, you don't believe me?
К нам вчера, буквально ночью, старший лейтенант Тихонов приезжал.
The officer, Lieutenant Tikhonov, came to our house just last night.
Так и так, Бяша потерялся, а вместе с ним и дружок его Ромка.
He said that Byasha, along with his buddy Ronka, went missing. Damn. Sorry, I was drinking water. A group of skies glided past us straight into the forest. Polina leaned into my ear, sharing her whisper with me, her eyes locked on the skiers.
Как я поняла, во всех этих исчезновениях Тихонов подозревает Пятифанова.
Go! As far as I know, Tikhonov suspects that all the previous cases were Pyatfanov's fault.
Да ладно.
No way.
Я сама в шоке.
I was shocked
По
myself.
слухам, у Ромки того. Совсем шарики за ролики заехали.
There are rumors that Ronka, well, went off the deep end.
Да я, в принципе, и не удивлена.
I mean, I'm not exactly surprised to hear that.
Что ты имеешь в виду?
What do you mean?
А ты не знал? Он из проблемной семьи.
Haven't you heard? He had a very troubled family.
Даже думать не хочу, что творилось у них дома.
I don't even want to imagine what had been going on in their house. Or home. Ronka always seemed excessively aggressive to me, always angry at everyone without a good reason. Now the darkness that he harbored within overflowed into the outside world and led multiple small innocent souls to their demise, as well as his own. It was hard to believe. But the first time I laid my eyes on Ronka, I thought that things would end this way.
Пойдем скорее, а то опоздаем.
Let's move, or we're gonna be late. Polina grabbed my hand and started running along the village road, accompanied by joy and laughter. With every step, every laugh, every joke, the warmth I thought I had forgotten involved my heart more and more. The all-consuming feeling of falling in love came back to me, this time for good, it seemed. I tried letting go of Polina's hand near the classroom entrance, embarrassed that our classmates might taunt us. But it was as if Polina didn't care at all. She gripped only my palm even harder when opening the door. And she was right. Now the cunning Katya and the heartless Ranka and sneering Pyasha were gone. Our class looked like it was sanitized from parasites. It became friendlier and kinder. It didn't get looks... Okay, I didn't get looks overflowing with hatred anymore. There was nobody to spit a ball of chewed paper at through an empty shell of ball pen. I sat at my desk with Polina joined me. I wasn't surprised at all. She was so charming that I could call her my muse. Unzips. Alright, a wave of inspiration hit me. I couldn't help but pull my sketchbook out of my bag. I licked the pencil lead. My eyes glued to my model. She smiled at me again.
Что ты задумал?
What's on your mind?
Спокойствие. Работает профессионал.
No worries, a professional at work here. I drafted the shapes of her mesmerizing figure.
Знаешь, я часто наблюдал за тобой отсюда.
You know, I've watched you from here often. She glanced at the former disc. She fixed a strand of her hair rolled behind her ear in embarrassment.
Правда?
Really? I outlined her cute cheeks and with multiple wide lines. It was the first time I was able to grasp somebody's proportions so precisely.
Полина.
Что, Антон?
Yes, Anton? She froze in place, afraid to disturb my work, with one wrong move and spelling the magic of the moment.
Наклонись, пожалуйста, сюда.
Lean here a bit more, please.
Вот так, да, хорошо.
Yes, like this. Good. My inner feeling waiting corpses everywhere. Yeah, that's why we were waiting. The moment they were eating the candy, I thought it was like a corpse. They were like eating a bloody corpse. Because I think the episode before this, there was somebody in the forest doing like a flute thing. You know the funny person who controls the kids with the flute? Oh! What? This is illegal. Blur this loaf. Wait, hold on. Can I actually blur? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Can I even do the thing? Oh, I can. There we go. Wait, hold on. Box? No. Yeah, pixelate. We need this. This is. Yeah, you can't see this. It's too graphic. Ow! Revenir, hello. How you doing? Well, let me remove the filter. Choking from anxiousness, Polina loosened the knot in her, the knot on her neckerchief.
Я всегда хотел тебя.
I always wanted to draw you. Our eyes met.
Oh, Антон.
I think she's enjoying this a little too much. I'm only drawing. My pencil slid across the paper ferociously, adding the shading to her chest.
Скажи, ты согласна стать героиней моего комикса?
Say, would you like to become the main heroine of my comic? Oh! Oh, wait. Hold on. This is a little too much, alright? You get a little too much there. Pleasant shivers ran across her body. She rolled her eyes back. Enraptured. should I blur, please? Am I gonna get in trouble? Okay, she's enjoying this.
Как долго я ждала этих слов, милый!
Let's do Chainsaw Man manga or whatever. I've been waiting for you to ask, darling. Okay, he's getting a little aggressive with the pencil there. The lead couldn't endure all the tension and cracked, bursting into a million tiny pieces. The horror female is the only thing that scares Bun. Yeah, exactly. I couldn't believe my eyes when I looked at the drawing. Ooh. There was a terrible daub in the place where Polina's face was just a second ago. Now rested some sort of formless mess. Exactly, there we go. We got the unlaced candy are wearing off. I knew it was too good to be real. It took me some time to realize I was sitting alone in my empty classroom. With only a speck of dust flying in the moonlight as my company. It was dark outside. My classmates, Polina, the feeling of euphoria, all were gone. Oh no. Weird cat. I know it's like an emote, but it doesn't show on my end. Somebody wrote down a nursery rhyme on the blackboard with a piece of chalk. But some of the words were wiped out as I could only read bits and pieces. 1, 2, bunny, meat. I was no longer smirking like an idiot. I stood up, pinched myself on the wrist, a ringing silence engulfed me. There was a taste of vomit in my mouth. All my ears was buzzed like from an endless scream, full of despair and horror.
Эй, кто-нибудь!
Hey, is anybody out there? Or out here? Okay, it's... Wait a second. Wait a goddamn second. If there's like, spider webs in blood all over the place, that means there was no school to begin with. Shadows swarmed in the corridor. I walked past boarded up classrooms. Oh my god. Also, who's that? Are those the devs? I walked past boarded up classrooms, past the rotten spots on the wall. Silvery cobwebs. I think those are the devs of the game, because that cat person on the top left is not a person. Spider crawled under the ceiling. Flamps. There's like an Easter eggs? Alright. Lamps flickered anxiously. I stopped before the notice board, stunned. Hundreds of new photos were added to those of Simeon and Katya. Black and white printout were glued on top of each other. The horrific college of childish faces stared at me with empty eye sockets. Unable to endure the torturing stares of those watchful gaping holes, I ran out to school. Oh my god. I crossed the front yard and reached the road where the wind was whipping out powdery snow. Oh no. No people, no cars, no birds. No balls. Low clouds got stuck on chimneys. Windows that looked like they were painted over with ink. Photos of missing people enveloped lampposts and fenced like paper skin. Mostly kids, but some adults too. I felt like all the people who once lived in the village now became black and white ghosts in photos with a person missing label. I dragged my feet forward along the dead street. Some houses had their windows smashed. The wind made itself at home there, wandering the rooms. Every gust made the front doors swing. Kids' coat hung from the fences, their sleeves moved, stretched out towards me. An empty village. An empty husk. What happened here? I think we won't make it to chapter 5. Maybe. An overthrown waste bin rumbled across the back alley. Something flashed inside the window frame in the charred village store. I went away from its sweet facade and heard a guttural roar coming from the well. I started walking faster, trying not to pay any mind to the darkness inside the front yards, inside the bloody dog houses, inside the crooked shacks. The moon appeared from under the clouds. Something flew over my head in this draining silence. And if a crop duster flew from one roof to another, a huge shadow loomed over me. I rushed to the right, hoping I wasn't noticed. A small greenhouse in front of me was my shelter. I pushed the gate, crouched, and scampered towards the porch. I took the doorknob, the door was open. Alright, I think we lit that chair out. A wheelchair rolled out of the darkness, almost hitting me, tumbled down the stairs, clanging its wheels, and stopped near the apple tree. I followed it with round eyes, then turned my gaze inside the house again. The corridor was obscured by dark, empty frames on the walls. We saved wheelchair? Yeah, he was just trying to get out of there. Empty frames on the walls, glass shattered on the floor.
Есть тут кто?
Is there anybody here? I was growling in reply. Oh wow. From around the corner at the end of the corridor, a furry paw appeared after it. A scary beast face with a pair of burning eyes. Oh my god. There's a huge ass thing. A huge overweight beast crawled out of its belly. Writhing like a snake, it could barely fit inside the corridor mouth. It squeezed forwards, clawing at the floorboards. Oh! My nose! Its smile clanged like a bear trap inches from my face. Don't do a loaf. I'm sure he got my nose. That's like a little too close. The beast got stuck. Oh, it's huge. It bangs his paws on the walls, spitting saliva in every direction. Run! I turn around. I have to get the hell out of this nightmare. A hunchback owl, bigger than the average human, landed near the front gate. It stood in its way, or in my way. Its beak kept on clinking. Oh my god. A snow pile bulged nearby and something reminiscent of a giant shrew crawled from the outside. I fell to my knees as if praying to these eldritch creatures. A figure draped in dirty fox scalp crawled out of the dark hole, smiling with its teeth. Its tail dragged after it, just a piece of vertebrae laced in torn sinews. The creature's body became extremely distorted, and I decided I was going insane. That is spooky. They seemed small to me one moment, as small as children, only to stretch higher than any of the desolate houses. Higher than any of the desolate houses the next. What? Man-eating creatures tower over me. Something kept on withering in the stomach as if I was looking for a way out. Maybe I'm still under something and they're just the normal kids. The longer they stared at me, the wider their twisted smiles, the death masks became.
Как же славно мы пировали!
Oh wow. We had such a long feast. The mutilated fox taxidermy mouth licked its lips. Oh my god. The tongue looked like a black centipede longer than my forearm. The nasty insect ran between the razor's sharp teeth and dropped into the bottomless pit that could swallow the whole world. No, Alyssa! the Christmas hat. Hoot hoot, sweet meat, juicy meat. We devoured it, and we won't stop. There's something human about their speech. It was all animalistic growls and bird-like wheezes. But I was able to understand every word as if it were speaking the same language.
Как жаль, что ты не поспел за нами, зайчик.
It's a shame you couldn't catch up with us, bunny.
Не смог укусить луну.
You couldn't bite the moon.
Вы объедали меня, предатели!
You stole my food, traitor. Oh, that's me saying that?
Ты сам не захотел есть свою семью.
Oh, you refused to eat your family, remember? But... Hoot hoot, pathetic meat, worthless meat. Oh. Yeah, I think we were killing people as well. You are absolutely useless, brother. You make me sick. Grr, shame, shame. Indescribable horror gripped me when the laughing beast held their clawed paws towards me. Then suddenly the thing that pretended to be a fox started barking loudly.
Глупцы! Его черед нести угощение.
Beat them all, bunny! Okay, that's what we hope. Fools, it's time to bring the treats. Food for your nothing. Okay, Hoot Hoot, let him fulfill his mission.
К завтрашней ночи ждем мясца, а иначе...
We'll be waiting for some meat from you tomorrow night, or else. Or else. Or else. Or else. I'm just gonna say the same word like 5 times.
Иначе мы съедим всю твою семью!
Or else we'll eat your entire family. The monsters formed a circle around me and started dancing. I screamed. Huge eyes, fangs, claws flashed in front of me, going into the string of colored spots and smudges. 1, 2, time to play with you. 3, 4, 5, how will arrive? 6 on end, wolf's grave for what's end. 7, 8, stop your hooves and wait. That's the name of the chapter. Oh, fox face retreated from the fuzzy lights and the beastly carcasses turned into for the fox and for the bear. Honey, tasty meals prepared. Oh my god, this is intense. The desert cry, my cry, rumbled across the back streets of desolate village. I will prepare. The circle broke up and I ran for my life. I felt like I was running into a snare trap. My head was splitting. Ugly images danced inside it. Lightning falling over. Getting up and dancing again. 1, 2. They flap their wings. Poke my face with their beaks. And there's salivating maws. 3, 4, 5. They howled and jumped around. Eardrums were ready to pop, either from their screams or from their eternal pressure that fractured my skull from within. 6. My winter hat obscured my vision as it seemed like the whole sky tilted, like a roof that's about to collapse. 7, 8. Snow crumbled from the sky like a plaster. They ran through the empty streets, through the icy world, chased by a pack of beasts. Yet, I couldn't see anybody when I turned around. I shut my eyes and hopped away from their ritual dance, and went on inside my flared-up mind. I tuned my ears with my palms to suppress the noise. I just wanted to stop my head from cracking open. Alright. Let's save. Oh, well that was intense. The stars found me deep inside the forest. Are we fine? Are we good? The music was kind of cool. Also, episode 5. Should I go? This was like an hour and a half. This was like not that long. Should I continue to episode 5? What do you think, Sunshopans? Alright, I want to see what happens. Bunny, tasty meal prepare. I don't know, maybe it would take another hour? Well, hold on, what time is it for you, actually? I think it's like late. Maybe it's late. Do what you want. Well, I don't think it's nice to give me the privilege to do whatever I want. Oh, I'm not going to sleep? Okay, well, let's continue playing then. Just point the gun at your head. Yeah, you gotta continue watching. Alright? No leaving. Bunny tasty meal prepare. Oh, what's it called? I don't know what's real and what's fake anymore. Like, is the Santa Claus real? Like, what happened to the people? Is, like, everybody dead? Am I dreaming? Like, what the heck is going on? The house was enveloped in snow. The blizzard was coming. Oh, I heard about on the radio. I entered the dust-colored hallway and the door cracked itself shut behind me. A timid light that seeped through the windows for such a short time was already retreating. The sun was hidden behind behind a thick a thick white veil. The blizzard whipped up in its white flags into the sky, but it was no sign of surrender. The field of the forest got lost in the haze. A fish-eyed lamppost on the side of the disappearing road was the last glimmering of light around. Day became night, an endless polar abomination that whispered and roared, and circled around the house. Oh! Meat echoed in my skull. I slapped myself on the cheek.
Mama, Papa.
Mom? Dad? The empty house laughed mockingly. The kitchen was empty, the bathroom was empty, the attic was empty. I ran up the stairs, regretting that I didn't study the posters that trembled in the wind. What if my parents' faces were among those who went missing? I poked my nose into Mom's room. A leaden cloud crept across the sky.
Где же вы?
Where are you? I only have the option to open. I got nothing else. I had no hopes of finding Olya in the kids' room. And she was in her bed. But she was in her bed? As if anything that happened last night was nothing but a dream.
Слава богу, ты здесь.
Thank goodness, you're here.
Где мама с папой?
Where's Mom and Dad? She didn't reply, as she was probably asleep. We went out to get the meds. Look after Olya. We entrust her to you, your mom and dad. Okay, there was a note that said that. Sorry. Your mom and dad. Olya didn't open her eyes. There was a compress on Olya's forehead. Hot from her body heat. I guess our parent tended her before heading out. Her head trashed around the pillow. Her eyelids rolled around under her eyeballs rolled around under her eyelids.
А я могу прыгнуть к звездам,
Oh,
как ты.
can I jump to the stars like you? I was stunned. She was dreaming about the New Year's roll delay with the masked figures.
Нет, не можешь. Не смей. Это все обман.
There was a real boom? What do you mean boom? No, you can't. Don't. It's all a lie.
Зайчик, твой черед угощать нас.
It's your turn to treat us, bunny. Oh no. Olya smiled. Her tiny teeth were smeared in chocolate. Oh! The lace chocolate. Oh, that was real? Boom? Oh! I get it, I get it. Sorry, I misread that. It was real. Because she went on the snow, she got cold, we ate the chocolate. Damn. Oh! I got jump scared. Meat! I shook my head, trying to chase away intrusive whispers. The images of gigantic creatures, rotten worm, infested and dead.
Гости скоро будут здесь.
The guests will come soon.
И мы сможем с ними играть.
We will be able to play with them all night. I thought about the hungry beasts from the forest, about the flute and the uneasy call, about the dead creature jumping from over the pines. The house got immediately darker and colder. Something rustled in the attic. Mice? A foxtail? The shadows climbed in the walls. The floorboards creaked in empty rooms. Kinda loud? Yeah, it is. In her delirium, Olya described images from my dream, even the things she couldn't know.
Я перепробую все конфеты.
I'll try all the candy.
Я не позволю.
I won't let you. Oh.
Позволишь. Еще как позволишь.
Oh, you will. Oh, you will. A voice rang out in my head. At the same time, it streamed from all the hooks and crannies in the houses. Nooks and crannies, sorry. Is he going insane?
Мы придем, как только настанет ночь.
Will come when the night falls.
Зайчик, мясо нам достань.
Bunny, bring us tasty meat.
Или мясом сочным стань.
Or become our juicy treat. I broke free from the illusion and embraced it like it was a spider web. Then I sprinted out of the room, almost trembling down the stairs. Clock counted down for the minutes without mercy. The night was almost upon us. I need to stop being selfish. What if Ollie wakes up hungry? Alright. Leftover condensed milk languished in the freezer. I sliced up a loaf of bread into quarters, like Olya liked it. Like Olya likes it. Okay. And then a piercing howl mixed with a wind's song. Something dark was there. In a blizzard embrace, some living being darted around the snow.
Нет, нет, до ночи еще далеко.
No, the night's still far away.
Вы обещали дать мне шанс!
You promised to give me a chance. A pitiful yapping reached my ears. Oh, it's just a dog. The snowstorm subsided for a moment, chasing away the swarm of snowy flies. I recognized the similar dog in the ball of fur that shivered in front of me. Maybe that was the chance I was looking for.
Жулька!
Yeah, Zulka, let's go. The stray wagged its tail as if it heard my shout and rushed towards the front door. It whimpered as it clawed the wooden planks with its tiny paws, asking me to let it in. Alright. Dog, you come in.
Приветик.
Well, hello there. I bent down and rubbed the dog behind its ears. It wagged its tail even faster. Oh god, the dog. You had to sacrifice. The dog. Meat. Food. What if I offer the dog meat to those monsters from the Black Forest? Will it be able to satiate their hunger? Without even thinking of how I'll kill the poor animal, I started backtracking, whistling. The blizzard whistled in unison with me, as if supporting my devilish plan. No, not the dog meat! The shivering stray ran into the hallway. I shut the door as fast as I could, afraid that the dog could smell the danger and try to run away. Heavy barks resounded throughout the house.
Тише, дурочка. Олю разбудишь.
Pipe down, silly. Wake up Olya. No, I can't just gut it in the hallway. The kitchen is a better choice. Yes, that's a normal thing to think of. Oh no! Not the dog! Zulka tried to lick my face when I picked it up, but I dodged it. Oh, but I dodged. Oh no.
Ты, наверное, проголодалась, девочка.
You're probably hungry, huh? Don't kill the dog, please. Don't do it. I ransacked the freezer. I tore plastic bags with meat bits open and threw its contents to the dog. It's a very realistic chicken parts. I sniffed the frosty bones with caution and it flashed me a suspicious look.
Ешь, давай.
Eat up. Newspaper with mom's crosswords acted like a makeshift oilcloth. I spread them down the floor so as to not get the floor dirty. Seems like my dad, who was constantly busy, forgot to sharpen our knives. My god, the dog, please don't. I felt dizzy as the thought of that I needed to slaughter a writhing Zulka like a pig.
Чем бы тебя таким, чтобы не мучилась?
How do I make it less painful for you? Someone else is smirked inside me.
Ты это... Постой тут.
Listen, I need to stay here for now.
Я за топором схожу и убью тебя. Хорошо?
I'll go grab my axe and kill you, okay? Who's a good dog? Like with a look of resignation in its eyes, the dog started its last dinner. My legs regained 10 kilograms each as I shambled towards the attic. This is the attic? This is like the broom closet. I breathed into the darkness as I was scared that it would come to face with a goat maw. Feel the clench of his dirty fur and his cold fingers grasping my neck. The attic was empty. The axe was right there. The axe lay with its blade towards me, casting a sinister shadow. Oh my god. Oh no. My finger locked around the handle.
Помню. Собака или сестра.
Remember, it's the dog or your
Собака
sister.
или я сам.
It's either the dog or yourself. Okay, let me save. God damn it. I felt unending hatred towards myself, towards that stupid, totally innocent dog, towards my parents who had abandoned us and driven away in their car, and toward the beast that had left me no choice. I hated the entire world. Oh my god, not the dog. With the anger in my heart and my axe at the ready, I entered the kitchen to execute the last part of my plan. Oh no! Ahsoka stood on his hind legs while Olia rubbed it at the scruff. Please don't kill the dog. My sister leaned against the table to stop herself from falling over. Oh, I dropped the tool and rushed towards exhausted Olia.
Ты зачем встала?
Why did you get up?
Услышала, как собачка залаяла.
I heard a doggy barking.
Мне уже лучше.
I feel better already. Let's go.
Не обманывай. Скорее иди в кровать.
Don't lie to me. Let's get back to your bed.
Правда лучше.
But I do, honest. She let go of the tabletop edge to prove that she wasn't going to fall unconscious on me. Her cheeks reddened. I said after touching my sister's gold forehead. I realized that I'd kill anybody to ensure her safety.
А откуда взялась собачка? Она теперь наша?
Where did the doggy come from? Are we adopting it? You are like one split second of witnessing something horrible. I stood in front of the axe I dropped, ashamed.
Забежала погреться. Погреется и уйдет.
I let it in because it was cold. It'll leave as soon as it warms up.
У нее щенки, ей нужно к ним возвращаться.
It has puppies to take care of. We can't keep it.
Мы щенков можем к себе взять. Будет классно.
You can take the puppies too. It'll be so cool.
Не думаю, что маме понравится эта идея.
I don't think Mom will like the idea.
А мы ее сильно попросим.
Well, ask her super hard. It's really rubbed against Olia's legs.
Да она блохастая. Фу, жулька.
It probably has lice. Zolka, no.
Ее Жулька зовут.
Is it a girl? Is her name Zolka?
Жулечка, ты теперь наша.
Zolka, you're ours now.
Не бойся, маленькая. Тебя у нас никто не обидит.
Don't worry, girl. Nobody will harm you here. I took a sausage out of the fridge and threw it to the dog. It jumped at the treat with enthusiasm, even though it had already fed an entire portion of beef with bones in it. Or bones to it, I think.
Я бы на твоем месте все-таки подремал.
I'd go take a nap if I were you.
Скоро папа врача привезет, а мама лекарства.
I don't know what's gonna happen. Alright. The dog will bring the doctor soon, and Mom will get your meds.
Я больше не хочу спать. Мне кошмар снился.
I don't want to sleep anymore. I had a nightmare. She spoke slowly, her eyes downcast.
Да, знаю.
I know.
А вот и не знаешь.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Ты хоть и был в этом сне, но откуда тебе знать?
You were in that dream, but how would you know?
А я про него рассказывать
And I won't
не
tell you.
буду. Потому что сон был очень плохим. Но теперь...
Okay, but because it was a very, very bad dream. But now... Her eyes, Olia's face brightened up. Her lips formed a smile.
Теперь у меня есть Жулька. И все будет хорошо.
I have Zolka now. Everything will be okay.
Она залает, если прилетит страшная сова. А мы проснемся и спрячемся.
She will bark at the scary owl comes, and we'll wake up and hide.
И тогда нас не найдут.
And they won't find us.
Оль, вряд ли эта шавка нас защитит.
Oh yeah, I doubt this mangy thing can protect us. Yeah, my sister had already made up her mind.
Еще как защитит.
She can, she can.
Ты же защитишь. Правда? Правда, маленькая.
He'll protect us, right? Right, doggy? The stray barked in approval.
У меня для тебя кое-что есть.
Oh my god, the bunny mask.
Сейчас.
I have something for you. Wait here. Oh, it's her hoodie. Sorry. While I ran towards the stairs, I heard them creak.
Осторожнее!
Careful!
Я скоро. Присмотри за Жулькой.
I'll be back. Look after Zolka. I stared at the dog, stunned how lively Olia was now, despite being delirious from the fever just minutes ago. Zolka finished her sausage and switched to licking the floor.
В друзья набиваешься, да?
Trying to cozy up to me, huh? It was Olia's only friend. I was her savior. I could at least try to save her. But to do that, I picked up the axe from the floor. Zolka, as if seeing something, rushed after Olia. But I stood in the dog's way in front of the staircase.
У нас мало времени. Оля скоро вернется.
We don't have much time. Olia will be back soon. He's like the American Psycho. I was in my grip on the axe. It weighed a ton now. The little dog followed all its movement with its eyes.
Не бойся.
Don't be afraid.
Я знаю, что все собаки попадают в рай.
I know that all dogs go to heaven. It still jumped back and forth.
Да не будь же ты такой милой.
Stop being cute, damn it. This is literally me. Alright, what's it called? Please don't kill a dog. Oh! I'm gonna spare the dog. I can't kill the dog. I have the option. Of course I'll spare the dog. Alright. I think I'll spare the dog. I don't want to kill the dog. What am I doing? Not a pupper. No, don't worry, I'm not gonna kill the dog. How will I be different from the saddest in my school if I heard an innocent dog? Especially when it looks at me with eyes this intelligent.
Не могу.
I can't. I dropped the axe, exhausted. Beads of sweat rolled down my body under my clothes. My breathing ragged. Felt like I ran 100-meter sprint. Especially 100 meters? I'm not a killer. Zolka kept as if agreeing with me.
Я принесла игрушки для
Also, I
собачки.
saved so I can see what happens if I kill the dog later on when I'm not actually streaming. I'm gonna see the options. I bought some toys for the doggy. Yeah, imagine I kill the dog and then Olia comes down. Olia hopped down the stairs. She was clutching a bright ribbon in one of her hands and a rubber ball in the other. I pushed the axe onto the phone table with my foot and the sad smirk on my face. Watched my sister sigh in adoration.
Ты теперь в безопасности.
You're safe now. But what about us? The windows seem so fragile. The shadows outside so alive. I tied a ribbon around the dog's neck like an improvised collar. Then she made Zolka chase the ball, baring its teeth in about a canine happiness, all to Olia's amusement. My sister's laughter was priceless, even at the moment like this, or like that. I felt like nothing bad had ever happened, and our parents were about to return, and her fever was about to subside. And the black garage never existed.
Почему нельзя превращаться в собак?
Why can't we just turn into dogs?
Или в других зверюшек? Гулять, резвиться.
Or just some other animal would run around, have fun. A foreboding feeling tugged at my heart.
Потому что мы люди.
Because we're humans.
Скучно.
That's boring. Olia tapped the floor.
Сидеть.
Sit. Zolka yapped in confusion.
Не работать ей в цирке.
Not cut out to work in circus, huh?
Я ее всем командам обучу. Вот увидишь.
I'll teach her a lot of commands, you'll see. Olia yawned and laid on her side. There and then, on the floor, the ball rolled away from her, attracting the stupid dog.
Как спать?
So sleepy. Her eyes closed and she started snoring. I leaned in and touched her forehead. It was hot again.
Сторожи свою хозяйку. Ты ей жизнью обязана.
Guard your owner. You owe her your life. My command was directed at Zulka. Doc kept sniffing my pants, oblivious to how close to death it was. Monorica, hello. Nap speedrun? Yeah, that was a nap speedrun. Hello, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. How you doing on this very fine day? I ran to the second floor, brought a blanket and a pillow. Well, you should sleep here, under my watch. Who knows what could knock on her bedroom door? I locked my sister in. She smacked her lips in her sleep. I rubbed her delicate forearm. Zulka rolled into a bowl beside her and started snoring loudly.
Ночь будет долгой.
My inner voice whispered, "This is going to be a long night." Ooh. Yeah, what are we gonna do with the other people? I shrank after hearing ear-ringing or ridding scream in the surrounding darkness. It was the wind, or the agony of hunger. The monstrous music of Hurricane poured into my ears. It consisted of screeching, wailing, and my own quaking heartbeat. Also, I heard somebody open the door. The wind rammed the windows. Open window banged against its frame somewhere above us, as if there was a rabid beast clinging its maw. Had the guests arrived already? Were they walking all over the second floor? Were they running from one corner to the other in the hallway, giggling? I should have fed Zulka to them. They're angry. Their wrath knows no bound. I squeezed myself to the fridge, expecting the darkness of the door frame to sink its claws into me at any moment. I waited for toothy animal faces to emerge into the kitchen, their saliva splattering on the floor. I think parents are gonna arrive, maybe? I need to calm down. I need to take my meds. When the parents are gonna come back already, man? Yeah, we're waiting for them. I grabbed the package from one of the fridge's shelves, pushed the pills into my mouth or tongue, and washed it down with tap water. Then I collected some more water and washed my face. I felt like the blizzard would disappear. Can I say the word? I felt like the blizzard was disappointed by my choice. It wailed and attacked the outer walls of the house even harder. It felt the immense fear of the two small children inside this fragile house. I realized that the shadows were creeping closer to Olia when I wasn't watching them. Oh. A black lump that crawled around the corner but melted from the direct look. A fuzzy silhouette under the table. Karina. I turned my head like crazy, fending them off. A gut-wrenching squeak rang out as if somebody scraped the claws against the window's glass.
Нет, нет, нет!
No, no, no!
Вы не настоящие!
You're not real. But if the shadows weren't real, if nobody was inside the blizzard, does that mean I'm just insane? I look at the package in my hand. What did I even take? I guess no need to read instructions for medication. They have mobs for that. I pierced the tiny font with my eyes. Relieves fits and uncontrollable anger and anxiety. And the pills was laced all along? Maybe. Helps with behavioral abnormalities. Mania's destructive behavior could cause addiction. Possible side effects includes dizziness, heightened motor activity, disruption, and something insomnia. In high dosage can cause serious injury or death. I hesitated. What was the truth? How can I tell apart from the nasty lies? God damn it. Is there an option not to take? Oh, there's no other option. There's only take. I took a risk. Things would turn out worse if I couldn't think clearly. I waited, but the medication didn't work. The ominous world outside didn't change one bit. Didn't become any less hostile. On the contrary, it felt like the silhouettes of the trees turned into living carnivorous beasts lurking in the dark, waiting for its prey. Crooked branches bent down to the ground in one moment, seeking their prey on the snowy trails, only to then shoot up towards the sky, trying to grab an unsuspected bird. However, as soon as you look upon them, the masquerading creatures would freeze, and they would again look like the many dead trees in the middle of the cursed taiga forest. But maybe it was all the wind's fault. No, there's no way. The black figures moved towards the house, shrouded by darkness. They were hungry. They still waited for something that I couldn't read. I didn't read the 2 parts of the dialogue there. Make a call. I clutched the phone. Hold on, let me see the backlog. Okay, they were hungry. They were waiting for a treat. I need help, so I ran into the hallway, slipping and sliding. Oh, I can go back? That's cool. I clutched the phone. The speaker was silent at first, then barely audible beeps came through. Imagine my post swaying in the wind, the wires ringing as they were about to get snapped in half by hungry jaws. My fingers spun the dial. I dialed Polina's number. The phone vibrated with beeps as short as my breath. Finally, I called the police, but the dry female voice on the other end just kept repeating the same words over and over.
Данное направление перегружено. Данное направление перегружено.
Oh no.
Данное направление перегружено.
I dropped the phone. No. Nobody's gonna come to help us. In the kitchen, the fridge grumbled as it turned off. The light went out, flinging me into complete darkness. It only lasted for a moment. Oh no. Is that a goat? Is that the goat? The goat himself? Only seemed like a peculiar phantoms in the hallway, which is pretending to be shadows from the furniture, creeped closer.
Мертвые к мертвым.
Ashes to ashes. Oh. Can you stop double-clicking, game? Okay, ashes to ashes, dust to
Живой к
dust.
живому.
I started whispering the useless chant. They stopped midway. Or but stopped midway. Nature wailed on the other side of the door barrier. Whoever was walking toward the house, squeaking with the snow, wasn't my parents. They wouldn't crawl on our roof, scratching it with its claws. They won't look into the kitchen windows. We need to barricade ourselves before it's too late. I shoved at the cabinet with an axe to acquire some building material. Defend the house game? The look circled around my legs, following all my actions with curiosity. Oh my god. Metal nails dug into the wood slammed their heads with the axe's butts. We're playing the silly, what's it called? Rainbow Six Siege. I nailed the planks to the window frame, shielding the house from the horror creeping into the blizzard. Oh my god. Another window was barricaded with pieces of furniture. I pulled them to check for integrity. I wandered around the house that seemed frighteningly big now, and suffocated on the thought that it will be stumbled into scowling monsters as I turned each corner, or another corner. I would go to the kitchen, but I ended up with the black garage, pretending to be it. Frosty winds scratched at the door. Let us in! Something evil flashed in the gas between the planks. Feed us! And the parents are trying to get in, meanwhile. Yeah, they're like, who's locking the windows? I saw on the stairs, fixed my gaze on the front door. With an axe in my lap, heart beating so hard I couldn't use a hammer. Beating so hard it could be used to hammer nails. I sat and stared, my whole body shivering. I sat and stared, losing the last vestige of my sanity. I sat and fell into slumber, sorry. What? Oh, this is outside. I challenged somebody bit me. My sleepiness was washed away by the that word ringing of the doorbell. Did Dad return to the doctor? Was it Mom carrying bags of medicine? Or maybe a hungry pack of animals showed up to dine. I sneaked around the hallway. The blanks under my feet squeaked, giving me away.
Кто там?
Who's there? Silence. Did somebody answer me but was silenced by the blizzard? Oh, we can only look. It's gonna be the fox. Ah. I pressed my face against the peephole, but it was shaded with rime. There was only a blurry, discernible silhouette on the porch. Only wearing a mask, probably not. An equal chance of getting help from the night guest or being torn to pieces right in the hallway. Zulka trotted to my side from the kitchen and barked happily, scratching at the floor. It looked at me from below as if asking if I was hesitating. I glanced at the sleeping Olya and then back at the peephole. Oh, what? Is this the Stranger game thing? Alright, let's let him in. It's gonna be my parents. Oh, look at the dog. He's happy. Wait, hold on. Let me see what happens if I don't. Oh, it gets angry. Don't let in, he gets angry, and let in, it's happy. Okay, let's let in. My heightened senses told me that whoever was inside wasn't an enemy. I clenched my jaw until it hurt, ready to hack at the rotting maws. Then spun the lock. Oh! Oh, wait, what? A hairy figure towered on the porch, showering me with the smell of pine needles and sulfur. Well trusted dog. Alright. Oh! Alright. Before I could do anything, my mom walked in a white veil. Let's go! It's my mom! Air whistled as it battled its way through the firmly gritted teeth.
Ты жива?
You're alive! My mom gave me a look of astonishment.
Жива, конечно.
Of course I
Ты
am.
зачем топор взял? Раскольниковым себя возомнил?
Why did you pick up the axe playing Raskolnikov? Okay, hold on, let me see what that person is. Crime and punishment is sorry, he used an axe to kill an elderly pawnbroker. Alright.
Вот папа обрадуется, что сын Достоевского прочел.
I'll be super happy you finally read some Dostoevsky something. I think it's like story document thing. Classics? Alright. Zlaka started rubbing his mom's legs, standing his hind legs, it sung out.
У нас gosти.
Do we have guests?
Она замерзла и...
It was raining outside, so Mom also destroyed furniture and the barred windows. The window threw balls of snow into the windows, dark like burial soil.
Итак, что ты тут делал?
So, what exactly were you doing here? I tried to justify my actions after hiding my building tools behind my back.
Кто-то ходил вокруг дома.
Somebody was walking circles around the house.
А папа сказал, я должен защищать Олю.
And Dad told me to protect Olya.
И ты решил, что ей угрожает сервант.
So he decided the old cupboard was a threat?
Ветер мог выбить стекла.
The wind could have blown out the glass.
Вот я и подумал.
So I thought... The decision of erect barricade now seemed desperately stupid to me.
Да,
Mom clicked her tongue.
дурдом. Спасибо, хоть пальцы себе не оттяпал.
Well, she's taking it well. She's not like super angry at me. She's like, oh, what a disaster. Well, at least you didn't chop off your own fingers.
Что головушку повесил? Ты забивал? Тебе и разбирать.
Ah. Now don't stand there on the floor. You built this. You're gonna have to demolish it. I nodded without looking up and dragged my feet toward the closet to pick up the claw hammer. I looked around as if searching for something in the semi-dark creeping from the empty rooms. I didn't like the oppressive silence, so I spoke out.
Там дорогу завалило, да? Папа не застрянет в пути?
The road is probably all snowed in, right? Won't Dad get stuck on the way?
Не переживай за отца. Он может за себя постоять.
Don't worry about your father. He can take care of himself.
А лекарства?
What about the meds?
Купила. Полный комплект.
I brought everything we might need.
А почему Оля спит на полу? Оль!
Oh, why is Olya sleeping on the floor? Olya! My sister stretched and unglued her eyelids, and then scurried from happiness. She lunged at Mom's neck and the blanket, dragging her like a mantle. Would you look at that? I couldn't help but smile at the sight. Dad will return soon, and his entire Petrov family will be home. Inside an impenetrable fortress that can't be breached by people in costumes. Mom smothered Olya in tight embrace.
Все хорошо, девочка моя, все позади.
It's okay, my girl, you'll be fine. Like, then glanced over her shoulder.
А ты так и будешь там стоять?
Well, don't just stand there. I sniffled. Mom held an outstretched hand to me, and with her other hand, she ruffled Olya's already messed up hair. I dropped the axe and walked up to my dearest people in the world. There was enough space there for me. Okay, sorry, clicked the wrong button. Mom's palm was scorchingly cold, but I knew she would get warmer soon. That from this moment on, our family will be able to overcome anything life could throw at us. And then winter will end, snow will thaw, snowdrops will sprout from the soil. The wind traveled across the room, rustling the ends of the tablecloth. Snowflakes drifted into the hallway.
Мам, дверь.
Mom, the door.
Двери всегда открыты. На случай, если гости prидут.
What the heck? Good ending? After reading this, the door is always open in case we have guests.
Гости?
Guests? The lights flickered. Every time the light bulb went out and back on, shadows on the floor became longer and lost their shapes more and more. The house screeched with wooden bones in sweet anticipation. Scratch, scratch. The door swung freely in rusted hinges, banging against the doorframe. I grabbed my mom's fur coat. I looked at the ceiling. Darkness. Lights. The door swung open and slammed against the wall. What the heck? A horned silhouette stood on the porch, or at the porch. Treats, Forest Master. Hulking inevitable, he stepped into the doorway. The wooden box at the edge of the forest stood pretending to be a house, a place of shelter. It became a trap with barred windows. Oh, monsters scowled in the gaps between the planks, or gaps, sorry. Moldy spots poured throughout the ceiling. Oh my god. Asian taiga squeaked, brushing off piles of snow and slide piney branches. Crooked fingers appeared from the crevices. Oh, it's cool, but I couldn't help her. Our embrace felt unbearable now. I looked up, blinked away with a tear of desperation. My gaze slid across my mom's chest and then her neck. and stopped with a gray bunny mask. A fire shone in her eyes. I screamed and her mouth opened, showering me with putrid stench. Ow! Motherly fangs bit into my face. We got devoured by eternal darkness. Oh! What? This is a bad ending. It was the first wrong choice of the whole game. That's it? What? Is it like a good ending? Maybe? Sorry, I'm skipping people. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Domestic violence. Unpredicted cruelty is how detectives characterize the recent murder of children whose mangled bodies were found in a peaceful Taiga village this Thursday. The entire police force has been deployed to search the perpetrators. The main suspects right now are parents of 2 murdered kids. The massacre occurred in their house. Spouses B have gone missing, probably running from the scene of the crime. A regional manhunt is currently underway. The end. That's your game, guys. Alright. I'm not gonna trust the dog this time. The dog lied to me. Alright, I backed away from the corridor into embrace of shadows. Knock knock. Somebody's knuckle knocked on the wood, insisting on being let in. No way. Whoever it is, they're not welcome here. Mom and Dad had their own keys to the house, and that meant that the unexpected visitor clearly carried a threat. They knew they were not home alone. Or we were not home alone. The porch creaked. The guests clearly changed their mind and left, disappearing into the blizzard. Suddenly the lights went out. Darkness splashed from all nooks and crannies. The blizzard moans intensified. I blinked like crazy, clutching the handrails. The sound of the flute enveloped the house, streaming through the cracks of decrepit walls. Somebody started pounding the door. Oh no! The cross! I backed into the wall from surprise. Hell Strikes was unleashed on the floor, bending it like thin sheets of plywood. And a dozen of fists and legs were simultaneously punching and kicking the door.
Это они!
It's them! The door danced and the doorway flew from the clap bands. The rumbling noise stopped as suddenly as it started. I rushed to the kitchen. I heard a heart-rending squeak sound as if someone was driving their claws in the walls. And then the flapping wings, and the night churned like a giant stomach. They hatched from the shadows, nesting mugs in the caps between the walls. They pressed against the windows, leaving pus and scratched maggots on the glass. Crooked fingers scraped against the glass. Bare hands scratched away the rime. Eyes and teeth buried themselves in the caps, taunting me. Oh, I think this is a little too loud. Hold on. Calm down. There we go. Deadbeat stared at us from the outside and smirked. Open up, buddy. We're hungry. We want to devour. We want to. Smell your fear, Hoot. Dance with us, bunny boy. That's in blood, long-haired fool. Let us rest in your hot guts. In your hot blood. Sate our hunger. Our hunger. I shone like stars in pitch black skies. Glass popped in the kitchen. The invading wind played with our hair. I brought a flute melody, quick and slippery like a poisonous viper. The monsters thrust their paws into the gaps between the planks, click with their claws, demanding our treats. Oh! A huge deformed hand held it out a bunny mask, full of borrows from the worms, to no one in particular. Sate our hunger. Let us drink the sacrificial blood, Hoots. Gave us a slice. Bunny, show yourself, be brave. Give the beasts fresh meat they crave. I pluck my ears with my fingers. The nasty voices subsided, only to be replaced by another sneering voice.
Том, ты должен. Ты обязан кормить.
Anton, you must feed them. Nuh-uh.
Или сам стать мясом.
Or become meat yourself.
Твоя очередь. Посмотри на меня.
It's your turn. Look at me. I shifted my gaze to the axe. Oh. The blade reflected in my twisted face. I couldn't recognize myself.
Да, вот так.
Yeah, just like that. The voice pleaded sweetly.
Выбирай тщательнее. Не
Choose
дай
carefully.
себя убить.
Don't get killed. Right in front of me, illuminated by the moonlight on the blade-sharp claws, was a silvery bunny mask.
Наше настоящее лицо.
Our true face.
Оно поможет отомстить нам тем, кто бил и унижал нас.
It will help us get revenge on those who hit and bullied us. Also, goddamn, it's raining.
Поможет стать настоящим собой.
It will help us become who we truly are. My sister snored innocently as she slept on the floor, as if nothing was happening around her.
Никто меня не видит. Значит, самое время выбрать жертву.
Nobody can see me. That means it's time to choose a sacrifice. Oh shit! Oh no! This is bad. This is really bad. What do you mean, Olia or Anton? I'm not gonna kill Olia. Come on! I screamed. Olia shuddered as she woke up.
Я буду вашим угощением! Только оставьте сестру в покое!
I'll be your treat. Just leave my sister alone. My paws smashed through the boards as if the house was made out of matches and crawled inside. You're but a single bite, brother. I guess we'll have to sweep the floor bin. Their finger felt around the kitchen. A tiny claw grabbed the yelling Olia by the legs, dragging her into the blizzard. No! No! Wait, you can't do that. Take me instead. Okay, hold on. James Ray, listen. Anton refers to Russian short story for children. Call book, Little Bun. There's a, what's it called? A childish couple of elderly peasants use the last grains of flour they have to bake themselves with sun to help around the house. Okay, however, escapes from the and decides to travel the land. He then meets a variety of animals: a hare, a wolf, a bear, and evades being eaten by singing them a song. In the end, he meets a cunning fox. She tricks him into jumping into her snout before eating him. Alright. Oh no! Then the claw-sized size of a butcher's knife grabbed me, dragged me outside, and lifted me high in the air towards the sky. Oh my god! Teeth and claws, sharp like blades, ate into my flesh, tore it apart piece by piece. Oh my god! What the heck is this? No options, huh? Are all the options bad? What the heck is this art? Oh my god. This looks like an alien thing. It's like the, what's it called? Whatever that movie is. With the alien thing in the frozen place or whatever. The Thing? Okay, it was The Thing, I think. Jeez. Lost in the night. Snow-laden roads, a lone tractor, abandoned in a snow pile, the black silhouette of a school, twilight falls, and there's no light in the windows, and no smoke billowing from the chimneys. The buildings are consumed by darkness. This was how the village last posed many riddles to the police. The relatives of locals, as well as general public, greeted our correspondents. Where did all the people go? Just yesterday, this place was full of life. The village depopulated in a heartbeat. In a single night, as 100 people conspired to leave their home at the same time, without leaving any hints or traces, that disappeared, dissolving into thin air. Locals of neighboring villages refused to give us any comments and just kept on sparkling salt on their porches out of fear. A paganistic method of protecting oneself from evil. Looking at empty sheets, one might start to believe in most outrageous theories, as if one was also to listen to shuffling taiga forests that surrounded the dead village. Even the most ardent atheists would be compelled to cross themselves. Uh-huh. Alright. Ain't that nice, game? Okay, let's kill Olya then. Next moment, Olya started mumbling to herself. The beast went silent. Their claws still scraped the boards ever so slightly. This must be tasty. The voice in my head replied, "Hurry up, she won't feel a thing." I took a step towards my sister. The axe hidden in the shadows frozen the air over my victim. I remember how I brought baby Olya to the window and how many sunny halo glowed around her head. I can't. No! My muscle turned to stone. Something foreign withered in my skull, incinerating my memories. What the heck? Now I had a slice of juicy meat in my hand in the place of Olya, with the same beautiful halo around it. What the heck? Saliva dripping down my chin. She won't feel pain. There's no other way. That's just how it works. It's your turn to feed. The axe descended. Oh no! Did I kill my sister for no reason? Okay, this is dark. This is like super dark. This is like not horror. This is like disturbing game. Oh no! Olya opened her eyes at the last moment. I shuddered. What the hell am I doing? But it was too late. The blade split her skull, eating into the bone between her ear, and popped out eye with a crushing sound. Olya's face wrapped as if it were a fidget toy. Okay. I found enough blood squirted into my face, drying the white hair of my beloved little sister in a pool of scarlet. I went into coughing fit, choking. The halo of sunlight glowed one last time, reflected in the blade of the axe. Lodged in human brain. With just one swing, I took the feeble light I once swore to protect. I deprived myself of family, happiness, and any sort of illusion that the thing could go back to how they once were.
Что же я наделал?
What have I done? The sneering voice in my head was silent. A single tear rolled down my cheek, burning me like a drop of sulfuric acid. So many choices make everything even worse. God damn it. Like, I'm trying to do or get a good ending, but there's nothing. I'm gonna try and go back and kill the dog. Is that gonna change anything? The same acid boiled up inside, corroding my organs. I look at Olia without blinking. Dead Olia. Her eyelid dropped. Blood painted her hair red, and her face was still pure and serene. Her skull buckled like a chocolate egg pressed with a thumb. Okay. Although there was no bones, no hair sticking out of the brain inside the egg chocolate. If not the one on top of her head, I would have thought she was just sleeping. I sniffled. It was I who killed my sister. It was I who didn't save our parents. It was I who destroyed my family. I wish a bunch of adults stormed into the house, led by Tikhonov, for example. I wanted him to see the axe in my hand and sentence me to an execution by firing squad then and there. I know that you could not take the candy in chapter 4. If you made other choices way before, I don't know. As soon as I thought that being lay dormant inside my head all the time took control of my lips and spread them into a wide, disgusting smile.
Ты достоин не смерти, а высшей награды.
You don't deserve death, you deserve the highest award.
Ты все сделал правильно, Антон. Жертва необходима. Жертва не бывает напрасно.
You did the right thing, Anton. The sacrifice was necessary. Sacrifice is always justified.
Ты отомстишь. Нужно набраться терпения.
You'll get your revenge, you just gotta be patient.
Когда?
When?
Позже, мальчик. Чуть позже.
A bit later, boy. Just a little bit later.
Ты еще слаб. Ты должен стать сильнее.
You're still weak. You need to become stronger.
Если ты умрешь сейчас, то кто покормит добрых зверей?
If you die now, who will feed the beasts, or the kind beasts?
Время кормежки пришло.
It's time to feed. I dropped the axe and hit the floorboards with a dull sound. But that didn't wake up Olia. Dead people are such sound sleepers. I put on my coat, even though some sort of sixth sense told me that I would need clothes where I'm heading. I bent down and slid my hands under Olia's neck and knees. A thin streak of saliva dripped on her chest from my open mouth.
Слюнки текут, да?
Salivating, eh? My dear Olia. It is my duty to protect her as her older brother. Duty only makes us weak. Only freedom can give us strength, and Olia was free now. Thick shadow filled in her eyelids and her cheekbones. A painting of a dead person. Still a portrait of Ordi still live? Or still life? Sorry. I picked up my sister, she barely weighed anything. Her house always smelled so good. It emitted a coppery and pleasant aroma of blood. Olia's head hung over my hand. I remembered how Mom brought the newborn Olia to me and let me hold her. Back then I thought, so tiny and tasty, yet already a human? Not even a human anymore. I did this. I turned a living being into a corpse, cold, sweet, sticky. I leaned in and gave her an awkward kiss on her cold cheek. It was still as soft as ever. Take a bite. The door behind me flung open. The wind flooded the house. The hallway got covered in snow. I went towards the snowstorm, carrying a terrifying load in front of me with utmost care. 4 letters, Olia. 4 letters, food. Oh my god. I went out the porch. The world has changed. could it really stay the same after what I've done? Some sort of amorphous mass bubbled and swelled. It's the forest, I thought. Its true form. This is my new home. Tree alert in darkness, reaching for prey with their branches. Their thick roots rose from the frozen soil, drawing nightmarish lines in the snow. The world was hungry. Its children stood between me and the withering, twisting pines. They grew so fantastical scale, but still felt so similar and so dear. A black trail led to the monstrous figure, a thin stripe in a place where snow thawed. The hard soil reminded me of how skilled those giant reptiles. They rose and descended under my soles. The beast I walked on was breathing. Welcome, bunny. So that's what you look like, Hoot. Pretty. I picked up Olia as if weighing her.
Это моя сестра. Я любил ее.
This is my sister. I loved her. We like her too. Bring her closer. The wind hit me in the face. It smelled like cinder and corroded my muscus. My macus? Or I don't know what that word is. I heard a sound that turned in my eardrum came from somewhere above. Something between an air raid alert siren and a woman wailing in agony. Oh, it's the sun? I looked at the sky and moved and withered as if it was woven from a million worms. The sky died, just like Olia, and now it's full of larvae. Moon round and yellow, bubbled above the forest like a bulging eye of a dead person. The moon saw what I did and screamed. The moon squealed in horror and bled. I felt like a feather in the wind, and I also felt this is exactly what the world without Olia must look like. Without the screaming moon, with the rotting skies, with Taiga crawling in the boneyard. Okay, the beast's shadow covered me along with my dead sister. Thank you, Bunny. I never doubted you. Can I? The gaze darted between the horrifying silhouettes. They come closer one moment, only to pull away the next. They switch places as soon as I blinked. This is not right. The monsters can tear me into pieces any moment. Do friends act like that? Look at them. They're your family, your pack. Trust them, there's no way back. All of the bridges have been burned. Give them the meat. They will tender it and give them the meat. My numb, bloody hands were empty. Oh my god. The hungry beast looked like a fox pressed herself against the corpse. With crunching of bones. Body of distinguishing centipedes stretched and mandibles open and closed, sharp as sickles. Oh my god. They cut open my sister's stomach at the same time. A horrendous jaw lock on Olia's pale face. I staggered, but I couldn't look away. Olia slipped through the innards to the side. Bon appetit. The owl rushed towards them and flung them into those gray, slimy sausages. They devoured them greedily like a stray dog would devour carrion. The fox turned the corpse limb to limb. Sinew popped into this. They're doing like, what's it called? Very detailed and long scenes about this. Are they trying to make me feel bad? Because if they are working. It's working. Juicy bits of human flesh flopped in front of me. Dead, but for some reason still not. Filtrated blood run towards my feet. Oh my god! Olia's head hung towards the ground, connected to her body with a small patch of skin. Some violet color too was hidden in her neck, but now peeked out. She had so many things inside her, I thought. Either my sister's eyes opened when she was getting guttered, or Alyssa just tore off her eyelids. Olia looked at me with point blank now. Her head swung like a pendulum. It swung in unison with it. The beasts were preparing food, a giant feast. A light dinner for a leprous planet. There's no way this will be enough. The beast that still partially looked at the beast, the bear. There's a couple of dolls on the pink snow. No, they weren't dolls. For mommy, oh no! For daddy, for mommy. Teddy threw their bodies of lifeless parents to the clearing. I moaned faintly, my hand reaching towards mom and dad. This is like the super duper bad ending. We'll have our bellies full tonight. Elsa grabbed my dad and threw him in the pack as she licked her lips. The beast lunged at the corpse. The person, oh my god, they're going on. It's like too long. The person who let me sit on his shoulders so I could better see New Year's fireworks no longer had shoulders. One person who let me sit on his lap. Was he gonna eat his lap as well? Yep. I no longer had legs. Stop it! My dad is the best in the world! The world no longer exists and we devoured it. Or that world no longer exists. Okay, they gotta eat mom as well. This is not just meat, Bunny. This is the key that opens the door to our bright future. The land where we'll be able to eat anything. Oh my god. My mom, even though I think it's Russian as well, crackled and crushed as she was torn apart. Sickle cut, chopped, removed meat and lard from the white bones. Alright! You don't have to get all graphic on me. The bits of meat fell down, mixing with all with stuff of my sister. Okay, game, we get it! We get it, this is the dark ending, okay. God damn it. Maybe just type instead of showing me this? One came from the other and then became one again. I remembered. You remembered nothing. I remembered Mom playing with Olia and me. Digging a small hole in the ground, we would put beads and then cover them with stained glass. This was our treasury. It was a grave. Eat up, Bunny. Do it. Don't you dare. Where's his ass? The beast inside me was the first to follow the order. Before I could blink, I was already on my knees, my head rummaging through cold, sticky flesh. Tears and saliva poured out of me. I brought a thick slice to my face. Was it Mom? Olia? Who cares? I'm so hungry. My teeth tore into the tasty treats. There was a chip of bone inside. I swallowed it too. Mom, I'm pretty sure it was her. Tasty. It's like just a bit like Bunny, right? Do you know the old tale about the bunny that couldn't bite the moon? There was once a boy with many toys. This is not the right time game. You're like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna show you the funny story. After we saw like our whole family getting slaughtered in front of me, and they're like, oh, you know what? It's story time. Let's go. And when their owners fell asleep, they ran away from him in the dead of night and went to the snowy clearing. There, in the soot black skies, a full moon shone. Nom. Bear jumped first and tore off a chunk. It tastes like honey, he said. The hungry wolf cub flew into the sky and climbed his seat. Plum fishy, he rolled. He rolled across the field. Boing. One more jump, and the fox was turned to lick its lips under the moonlight. Everyone knows the moon is made of cheese, the cunning beast said as she smirked. And the elf said nothing, but the others knew that everything in the world tastes like mice to her. Calm down. The tiny bunny was the only one who was afraid to jump so high that he could get a tasty chunk of the sky.
Трусишка сбежала от своего хозяина, построила гнездо, шила и набила опилками 2 зайчат.
The scared girl escaped to her master, built a nest. Soon, 2 more tiny bunnies and stuffed them with sawdust.
И никто из них никогда бы не смог укусить луну. Ведь зайка разделила свою силу со своими детьми.
And none of them would be able to bite the moon ever again because the bunny shared her powers with her children. So you tell me this is like my mom did this?
Но теперь, зайчик,
Because those bunnies look like me and Alia.
всю их силу.
By now, Bunny absorbed all that power. The moon howled in agreement. Puss flowered out of the holes in the sky. The hunger that tormented me made me shove more and more meat into my mouth. I saw Mom standing in the kitchen, bathed in the morning sunlight. She smiles mysteriously and looks at me with kindness. I saw Alia running into the room and plump embrace her bright smile. Okay, I saw me to my stomach swelled. My mom and sister got stuck between my teeth. I burped and started laughing. I licked my fingers and noffed, slamming my fist against the leftovers. The butterfly with the same barking laughter. The blizzard hit us. The beast retreated towards the forest. And then I crawled after them on all fours after grabbing some more meat, gnawing on the joints on the go. And now pierced my palate. I spit it out and stood on my feet. They're so cute, like paper. But why? I don't know. The creatures were still backtracking towards the forest. The trees swirled in pestilent darkness, sometimes even attacking each other. Scarlet plasma seethed into the pits. A cluster of eyes grew in the trunks. They followed my every move. I felt myself molting, and it was a wonderful feeling. Maybe the bunny was the granny? No, I don't think so. It's the mom. Because, if I recall correctly, when we opened the door to let her in, she turned into a bunny. Right? And she ate us. At least that's what I think I'm basing this on. Paths flaked away together with the shell of a young boy. Under my old skin, something wild and unbridled spared out, something true. I don't feel fear in this trinket, or in this thicket. The night belongs to us. I am in the back. Look, this ancient forest. Is it the same? I looked back at the trees. They were now just trees, and they swarmed like distressed bugs anymore. Oh! This is the good ending! Let's go! Under my feet was a plain old ground, and a normal girl who walked out from behind the pines and moved towards me.
Добро пожаловать домой.
Welcome home, bunny.
Это место такое красивое. И звуки праздника.
This place is so beautiful, and the festive sounds.
Осталось всего ничего, и твое полное перерождение совершится.
There's just a tiny bit left until your reincarnation will be complete.
День рождения нового зайчика.
A birthday for a new bunny.
Разрешишь потягать тебя за уши?
Will you allow me to pull your ears? Well, as the bunny hops, or whatever her name is. never pull on Bunny's ears. Music and the poppers beckoned me. Somewhere near, one step away from the wondrous clearing, a heart-rending happiness awaited me.
Поторапливайся, глупый. Я обещаю, что назвала тебя глупым в последний раз.
Hurry up, silly, and I promise I'd call you silly for the last time. I took her by the hand.
Бежим!
Let's run!
Но куда?
But where?
Ты сам понял.
You already know. She pointed to the sky, crowned by the screaming moon. I spoke hesitantly after looking at my weak
Но
legs.
слишком высоко.
It's so high up.
Просто забудь обо всем, чему тебя учили в школе.
Simply forget everything they taught you in school.
Земное притяжение для дураков.
The law of gravity are for fools. Yeah, tell this to Elon Musk so he can actually just go to Mars without the laws of gravity.
Сделай.
Oh, can we do it together? I think she said. Oh, want to do it together?
Сделаем это вместе.
I nodded, of course, and we'll do it together. The new sky was made for the two of us, and the moon was also screaming just for us. Oh yeah, I forgot. Alright.
Раз.
1. We jumped.
2.
2. Another jump. We unlocked double jump. Let's go.
3. Ну же!
3. Come on. And then it happened. Our strong legs pushed off on the frozen floor, and our bodies rose towards the sky, leaving rotten filth on our back shadows behind. Bitter cold enveloped me, drilled into my vertebrae like torture device, chilling me to the bone. Oh, we're leaving. Oh, we do be leaving. My skin cracked. The blood drops turned into ice and scattered from my wounds. I blew up with laughter, but not within my mouth, where my tongue turned blue and stiffened, but somewhere else. It was probably the darkness itself, nothing inside me. Unless it flashed me with blinding smile. We swirled in the howling hurricane among the acme of stars. Frozen flesh peeled off our bones. A waltz! Oh my god. A crack ran through her bluish face. Fragments of her cheek fell into the abyss like shard of ice. The wind blew the slurry of her eyeballs out of the widening holes. The movement of the sky danced, slowed us down. Oh my god. I was waltzing about, embracing the ice sculpture that was once Alyssa. We merged into a single silhouette. I'll be waiting for you on the ground.
Постой!
Wait! She broke away from me, scattered into pieces and crumbled in my hand, falling into darkness that withered underneath. Fly. I knew what had to be done. I rushed upwards towards the balls of larvae and that word that made the holes in space itself. Toward the yellow moon. It drooled just like me. My best was left somewhere below. Katya. She hated me, that nasty bitch. Arvislav, hatred. Simeon. The ugly fatso that hit me and bullied me and called me a wimp. Romka. You can rot for all I care. And Biasha. A sycophant and a coward. I should have got rid of him at the first opportunity. Mom and Dad. Their screams, their endless squabble, their cold eyes. That cursed village, the stuffy house that I hated. Olya. She's dead. Everything's dead. Dead, destroyed. Decomposed. I was finally free. The moon pulled me upwards. Something was very important, cracked and disintegrated inside me. Something unnecessary. I forgot the name of my father. The name of my mother. The name of the little girl I used to squeeze and hug. Inside the creeping, growling shadow of the yellow moon. I forgot my own name. But I also did it. I managed to bite the moon. My skin bubbled. In gluing from the flesh, my bones popped out from the tearing sound. Hunger. My mouth flew open so hard that my cheeks tore apart. It was no longer a mouth, a maw. Oh my god. My teeth fell out like I was a baby. Sharp bony knives grew out of my gums and pierced my lips. Hunger. My eyes popped, splashing onto my face. It was no longer a human face, but that of an animal. My muscles twisted into knots. New eyes were forming in my eye socket. They saw everything as food. An edible world, an endless forest, an endless hunting ground, a darkness where I could hide. I roared. Claws protracted from my fingers, ripping off my nails. I tore off the remains of my old skin, the piece of my old face, my old hair. Ow! Hydrate. Thank you so much. Look at me. This is me now. But yeah, rate the fit. The moon howled as it watched my transformation. And when the rite was complete, my new bones conjoined under my hide. When my skull hardened, taking its true form, I stopped inside the muscus sky among the stars. And rushed back to Earth. Oh my god, this keeps going! Alright, thank god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Continue? What do you mean continue? Oh my god. Oh my god, there's more! Can I force something? This is... this is the worst. Oh my god. Are we gonna stop with the torture and horror here? This is like never ending. There's more! Oh my god. The world was bleeding, the planet descended into pitch black darkness, the fires went out, and the entire city is turned to ash in the blink of an eye. Oh my god, dude. An assemblage of claws, trails, and teeth crawled, destroying life itself. Seas turned crimson. Oh my god. Forest fires were the only source of light. Shadows of colossal monsters darted inside their flames. Is this normal? Is this like a normal Sunday afternoon? They devoured rivers and mountains. They gnawed on bones of reality. I'm hiding in the dark. I dig into ground. I spend nights in the dug-up graves after slurping up their contents. But I still can't hide from hunger. I can't be sated. Not even for a moment. Oh my god! What happened? Like we went from, oh, we are funny furry friends on the snow to colossal what's it called? Planet eating monsters. I'm starving, I'm so hungry, I can't I'm chewing myself. It couldn't be full even if I ate the moon. All I do is consume. I am hunger. I'm the devourer of worlds. This is a Okay, I love Howard Lovecraft stuff. This is my best ending. Okay. I create nothingness. I leave half-eaten core of the planet. I devour graveyards. My howl can be death chance. My body is bigger than anything anyone could ever imagine if I had already eaten everybody. I walk in the darkness, scooping up cliffs and seas with my open mouth. My eyes roll around the craters of my eye socket, seeking nutrition around me. I took a chunk out of the earth. I ate the stars. I consumed cosmos. Oh my god. I can hear planets scream. I hear the universe wail in horror. This dying convolution never ending. I was asleep. Well, welcome in. Hello. Hello, Eom. I know that's why I kicked you from the call. You were in VC and I noticed you were asleep because I changed like multiple videos. I watched like funny memes. I changed the video into another, you know, there was like a indie game with the blinking and you didn't say anything, so I was like, okay, alright, Eom is asleep. So yeah, I'm sorry, I kicked you out of the call. Okay, Apocalypse Now. The apocalypse has been cancelled. Russia will not fall apart, even though the current day smells of ashes and despair. And the default is raging outside our windows. Even with the constant debates about that word on the radio, Russia's alive in disarray. In disarray. In the trenches of a market economy, with pensioned stocks and souls at the bottom of a glass, it won't submit. Even if everything in the world crumbles, if cities sunk underground, there will always be people left who believed, destitute, lost, exhausted, but unbroken nonetheless. I have no doubt one day we will be able to reach a star again. While the Earth spins, we still have a chance. A chance for tomorrow. For future grandkids, for dreams nobody can take away from us. I'm sure there's no Earth to do the thing you're talking about, because this thing ate everything. This is the end. Well, what do you think? Was this worth it? So we're actually, there's no other episodes? This is the actual end? Okay, I'm gonna do something funny. I'm gonna skip and just kill the dog. Sorry. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Sorry. I'm gonna kill the dog. We're killing the dog. And I'm gonna like skip everything. Yeah. Okay, measure the size of a family, something.
Yes.
Alright, we killed the dog. She was screaming. She got scared. Of course, this is the honest reaction.
Не может быть.
Oh no!
Назад.
Oh, well shit then. I like skipping because it's almost, what's it called? Midnight, and I just want to end this. Holy shit! This is turned into the mist. This is like not even good. So the nasty festered inside the dog. Inside he dog, alright? Oh my god, I hate bugs. I probably control the dog, let it into their house. Slimy abomination emerged from the dog's corpse. After a moment, a giant insect was already withering on the floor. Carved spider legs felt around the floor. Okay, something, red dog. A butterfly dragged its hairy body towards me. Alright, bug jump scare. Oh, we killed it, let's go. Yellow pus burst out, the creature popped, and like something dropped on the floor. Okay. We get funny, the small hide it. Okay, the insect hide inside the dog like a smaller something inside of a bigger one. So that's the funny toy thing? Yeah, the dolls, Maybe there's some chance to nice end. This is what I'm trying to do. Okay, the dog. Oh, I remember Alyssa was feeding something to the dog the day we first met. Uh-huh. All right. So she fed the dog this thing? The fox girl, that is? I leaned against the floor, buried my face in my hand. Okay, one giant ear. I'm just gonna, like, skip. I'm sorry, game. Curse disgusting bug, something into the freezer. Oh, ew! Ew, this is disgusting. Okay, it was dark, something. Okay, so they're here again. I take the meds. I remember this. So this is the same thing as before. I don't have to read all of this. I'm not reading all the gore nightmare. Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, so we're still at the same place. We make a call, there's nothing, and it says something on the phone call or the police station saying the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna board up the windows. This is like the same thing. It doesn't change anything. Alright, I'm looking. There's no dog this time, so it doesn't fucking matter. I think if I do this, alright, and do let in, it's just gonna be mom again. Yep. Skipping. Yeah, it's literally the same thing. So it doesn't matter? You're telling me this is like... Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. So you're telling me it's the same thing every time? I guess it is. Yeah, it's the same thing. Oh, hold on. Hold on. There's the option for dog meat, though. Eh? We got something new. Maybe this is the good ending. I don't know. Let's see the new thing, because I think Anton is the same thing. Hold on, if we go Anton here, it's gonna be the same thing. They're gonna grab her, grab me, and then eat me. Yep. So the dog meat thing... Okay, we get it, Anton. You're getting eaten alive. Shut the fuck up. Alright, we go load. We do the thing again. This time we give him the dog meat, because I think Olya is gonna do the whole thing again. We're gonna become the world eater. So yeah, dog meat.
Стойте, сейчас.
Wait up, I'll be right back. I needed to buy time. I need to save my little sister. Open. I flung up the freezer and realized the dead dog would become mere drops of the sea and stomach acid and the giant monsters. We gonna kill them? Ooh, we gonna kill them? Dusha, where are you? Don't leave me. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm here, Olya. Just a moment, okay? Oh, wait, what? Wait. Did I eat the dog meat? What happened? Am I gonna, like, tell them that I'm the food and they gotta eat me and die? What the heck? There's only 2 options again. Oh. Okay, the beast doing the claw. It must be TC. What? Fuck you, game. I'm gonna skip. Yeah, it's the whole thing. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, hold on. I think if I'm the one who ate the meat, and if I do it right, they're gonna eat me. All right. Is that gonna change anything? What? You gave me hope. What the heck, game? Why was the dog meat an option? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna look it up again. I want to see what happened. What happened here?
Стойте! Сейчас!
I need to buy time to save my little sister, right? Open. Once open, dead dog become a mere drop of sea, stomach acid, and these giant monsters.
Я здесь, Оленька. Потерпи, пожалуйста.
What the heck? Was I supposed to do something else? It's like the game is soft locking me into choosing the 2 options I already had. Was she supposed to be like not feeling sick for me to do this ending or whatever? This is the only thing that clicks into my brain. You know what? You know what? As the good loaf that I am. Well, that's kind of disappointing that you can't make any good endings and they all just bad horror, so you need to replay most of the entire game. No, you don't know me. You don't know me, Sancho Pans, if you said that. If you know one thing about me, you know what that is? Do you know what something about me, Sancho Pans? Tell already? Alright. Is I do this. We're watching the Tiny Bunny All Endings by KT. This was like 10 days ago. And apparently from the thumbnail, there's more... Okay, hold on. The thumbnail. Look! There's like an option where I'm a bunny and a fox. And there's like some AI generated picture of like this guy and this girl. And apparently our sister grows up and she has boobs. I'm gonna like check this shit out. It's 3 hours. I'm just gonna skim through it. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. Oh, what? Don't worry about it. We're gonna see Olia ending. What the fuck is this? Teen murder. Oh my god, we can die in all the silly options? It's like, I'm laughing about the AI, alright. So we make a wrong choice, we get stabbed, we die. That's the first thing I see here. I'm just gonna skim through it with the buttons. So apparently he kills me. The teen murder. We got Olia's ending. What is this? True Detective episode 4? What the heck? Is this the same game? So they kill me? Okay, so I sacrificed myself and Olia gets to survive. She got the boobs. She got boobs and another kid. And she's married? Booba. Alright, so Olia survives when I kill myself.
Погибли в автокатастрофе.
The snowstorm, he died in a car accident. Mad world. Okay, so I kill my sister again. This time.
Дети, все живы?
God almighty. Alright, so this time they go actually in. And they tell me my parents are dead?
Такс. На самую крышу. Можно, ты хотел поиграть с его автоматом, а он не давал.
Перестаньте!
Сложнее с Сенечкой.
Oh
Она
my
пропала
god,
до
this is
твоего
like
переезда
the
сюда.
coma
И это
escape?
долго.
Oh my god. We go to a what's it called? A crazy hospital thing. Okay, here's the dog meat again. Let's see what happens here. This is the thing we were trying to do. Okay, we open the thing. We get. Oh, we get it! We open the freezer and dug out
У
the
меня есть
frosty thingy.
угощение! Эй!
Okay, so this is what we wanted to do, but we couldn't. Because I think our sister is sick.
Не тронут нас. Это не ду- Халин. А моя Алина.
Alright. What? So we run for the house, we give them the food, it's rotten. I push out of the snow pile, grabbing my calves. Oh no. This game, dude! There's nothing good! It's like they're, what's it called? There's so much of endings. I'm like watching each of them, but like, god damn. We never get something good. We can help or kill Olia, we get captured by the police, we're sent to a madhouse. There's another one where we give them the dog, like I tried to do, but then we run away from the house, we get cornered, I get grabbed by the foot, and Olia gets her face eaten out. What the fuck? He just continues killing her. Yeah, killer. This one, killer pack. A brutal group of children, the entire region, their body was found in a dreadful state. There was nothing left apart from smudges of blood and chips of bone. Hellish picnic. The fourth serial killer. They still don't know the thing. What? This one with ballooning as well? They did the funny ad thing where they're like, are you gonna save the donkey or the princess? Sorry for comparing them both, but god damn it. Yeah, you let Olia to fucking die? Alright, fuck you, game. Oh! What? Alright. He gets grabbed again, but this time with bigger claws. Oh my god. This is like, what's it called? Like the makers of this game, the developers were like, alright, let's make the most graphic death scenes for all the characters. Like super detailed with super high quality drawings. They're just killing people left and right. Okay, the Apocalypse Now is the one we got. The one where we go to the top and we can see the bunnies, the cute little bunnies. Yeah, the one with the world eating. The Apocalypse Now ending is my favorite so far. Yeah, it is. Where we go to become like a bigger monster and we eat the world. Okay, we got domestic violence. When we die with our parents and they told us that they actually killed us, even though it's not true. We got the Beast Among Us. Which is again, oh my god, the design of the bear. Oh, so I'm like a super strong... Okay, press the flute, the hungry dog thing. Oh, that's the thing he controls us with. Alright, I see. What the heck? What the fuck? He was like, alright, fuck you, a moth out of your brain. Spell. A moth? I don't know, what the fuck are they doing? Alright, give to Olia, do not take. Where the fuck is this? Oh my god, this is... Again, the same place, but this time... He's still alive? Also, the guy turns into a wolf again. And he kills me, the end. Yeah, we need to pray. Like, that's gonna do something. It actually did something. What? We just needed to pray. What the fuck is this? It's like the biblically accurate angels. Are we still playing the same game? What the freak? Yeah, this is like the... It turned to a religious thing all of a sudden. They chanted monolith speeches that resembled prayers. We got saved by angels? This game keeps surprising me. It's too much. Okay, so the granny. Okay, then mom and dad are back. And they save us. But wait, imagine the angel. It's so confusing and sick at the same time. Yeah, exactly. Oh, she was the bunny. But it's mom.
Антон, заткнись.
Oh my god. It's all he is missing. Oh my god. Huh? What? What? I skipped a cutscene and now I'm married? What the heck? And dad is old. And she's pregnant, I think. And have like a beard?
Примири.
Okay, okay, okay. Wait. So water runs deep. Shocking news. Oh, sorry. I was reading. Shocking news. Rattle City, a renowned artist, winner award, Anton Petrov, turned out to a hellish abomination. Mangled remains of his parents and his pregnant wife were found in countryside residence. According to recent information, the bodies were partially eaten. There were rumors that the artist had gone insane. The consistent sign of religious delusion, allegedly featured drawing reminiscent of occult sounds. The endings are so weird and bizarre that I low-key want to play it in my way. Well, I was playing like the cautious, normal person would. But this is like super deep. Okay, Taiga's nightmare. Alright. The forest guy working with the police, I guess? Oh, the police turned into a wolf. Or it's a weird wolf. He always runs to the moon. He's like, oh, eat the moon, dude. Just get up and bite it. Oh!
Шепот коснулся моих ушей и разбудил меня. Ты слишком стар, чтобы допрыгнуть до луны. Теперь мой час носить ее. Но не беспокойся, я сохраню жизнь твоим щенкам.
Чего же вы ждете, куколки мои? Почему вы не поможете вашему хозяину?
Oh, so he became the new, thing? Did you master the forest? Yeah, jeez. Oh my god, this is like footprints in the snow. Mom doesn't make it.
Пляском пойду.
Oh my god.
Не похоже.
Господи! Услышь меня!
Also, there was a killer in the forest.
Никто тебя не услышит.
Oh!
Этими зимами в логовах и на
Let's go.
охоте, у водопоя и вперед линки я буду рядом.
So this is like the part where we go for her instead. Maybe okay, this one will reflect, I think, in episode 2 we choose to go with her instead of like going to with the other Polia girl in the school. Want to understand lore? Play a whole 20 endings. Is this the AI generated thing? I think it is. Ah.
Верь.
Я верю.
Oh, we're just full on bunny now. She turned into a normal fox. And we turned into a bunny to the Panoi. Oh, look at that. The Panoi and the fox. The furry and and the boobs. She had OnlyFans. She made an OnlyFans. Okay, oh yeah, her name is famous among TikTok community. Alright, this is stupid. Top 10 of the most successful influencers in Russia. Wow. The prophet boasts a whopping 19 million follower accounts. Okay. Social media star, blah 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 blah, daughter and son. Oh wow, this is amazing. Anton and Polina.
Здесь возле...
This is like when they grow up. This is weird. Oh, this is Biasha. Look at him.
О, просветление. Пациент идет на поправку.
This is so weird.
Зачем?
Антон.
Oh, the flutes.
Не спасут.
Ничто.
Берегись, черная гаража!
Alright. Oh, this is the one. This is the weird one. Alright. Look. Sancho Pans. So they burned him? What the fuck was that? What the fuck is this? It's like the angel, but it's like an evil one. Alright, Anton looks cool as hell. Yeah, he does. But Jesus Christ, look at this. What are we even playing? This is like a good thumbnail. This looks like a good thumbnail, by the way. I'm gonna steal it. Okay, that's actually the thing. I just could not believe it. But I'm not gonna lie, this looks a little AI generated, even though it's not. I'm sure they draw this, but it's weirdly AI looking. All right, and there's the Anton comics. What he wanted to do as a child, he actually did it. Oh, look at him. He's drawing comics.
Есть какие-то?
Okay, mail, the dark side of web, casual wallet, blah 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 blah. Oh, I see. Oh, he's making a comic. Oh! Let's go. Alright. Oh, it's me! Look, it's me. It's me right there. Alright. I'm gonna call it a night here. Well, those ending made me feel more interested in the lore. Bro, did you even see the funny... What's it called? I'm sure you heard of Look Outside, right? Right? Well, oh, sorry. Well, look at this. If you know the Look Outside, this is like, look at all the endings. It's even more crazier. I played this game. It's very fun. It's like a RPG game. I need to play it, man. Yeah, you need to play it. Can I show the game? Yeah, but yeah, that's all the time I'm gonna give this game. I'm not gonna go all the way back and choose like, ooh, open the door or play with the toy and then change the whole game from there. But that's very interesting endings and paths. Like we go from we are a kid surviving whatever to, oh, you are in a twisted world with twisted animals that want to eat people. And then we go to, oh, alright, it's a guy in the woods controlling people. To, oh, we become an eating person who's always hungry. And we eat the whole world. To the very bad endings, which is like killing our parents, Olya, and everybody. It's like the worst endings ever. The from all the endings I saw on the all endings video, there's nothing. No good ending. I have no clue what's going on. If Dibs redo anything. Well, it's what appears to me is the artist and the person making the game wanted to make the game very interesting, and they had like multiple endings, but they couldn't decide on a one true ending, so they just have multiple endings, like millions of them. But yeah, that's a very interesting game. And now I'm gonna put the big ending on the end of the video. On the thumbnail, be like, oh, this is the ending. All endings. Just like I do with all the games. But goddamn. Well, that was an emotional, very heavy, graphic game. Like, I didn't think the game was gonna end this way. I thought it was gonna be like more of, oh, we give them the dog, and then we survive, and everything's good. But no. It's been like bad. Alright, I'm gonna find somebody to raid. Hold on, I'm gonna go to intermission. So I'm like taking over the screen. Alright, time to raid then. Damn, that was a long gaming session. It's like 4 hours. But at least we managed to see all the funnies and all the good endings that were none. I'm lying. There's nothing. There's nothing good about this game. Well, let's just take a good nap. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna fix whatever we did. Yeah, all the people playing this game are actually Russian. Like, there's nobody who's playing this game that's actually, like, English speaking. Which is very interesting. Okay, we're gonna raid Astral Spiv then. Since I'm watching his video, I'm just gonna raid him. The Astral Spiff. This spiffy man. All right. Oh, well, I'm gonna go to sleep, of course. Thank you, Sancho Pans, for watching the long-ass stream. And Eom, and of course, Revnir. Good night, good night. And Darth Chaos. I'm sure they're watching, and Nimsalo as well. Yeah, I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, depends. I don't know what game I'm gonna be playing, maybe more Hollow Knights. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. The raid is gonna start now. We're gonna raid Astral Spiff. The person I like watching. But bye-bye. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
A middle and a high. There was like 200 people in my school, and it was like grade 7 to 12.
In Saskatchewan, we just have elementary, then high. Like
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
wait,
same.
you had middle school?
No, no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
There's no
it's only,
way.
like- no,
That's only the really big cities, right?
Della. Most other provinces have middle school.
What?
Yeah,
I've been
it's-
telling CJ this whole time Canada doesn't have middle school.
No, it's